Tell you what, I sure as hell hope it's not cocaine freaking bear. Did you see the news reports that like bears are being spotted in neighborhoods around the Tampa Bay area?
Yeah, it's meth bear. It's not cocaine bear.
If it's Polk County, then it's definitely
exactly.
meth bear.
It's not cocaine bear. It's meth bear. Yeah, well, I'll get to that here in just a second. I think that deserves a breaking news alert to be very, very quiet. I'm hunting bear.
That's the worst Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, that was bad.
No, I didn't do the laugh right. Hey, be very, very quiet. I'm hunting bear.
It's not, that's better.
Did Elmer Fudd have a disability?
What?
Did he have some sort of disability?
He had a speech impediment.
A speech impediment,
Yeah.
like a cleft palate?
What are you saying, that he had a low IQ or something?
They never
or?
explained what was wrong with the guy. He can't talk, and he goes after he says stuff. It's just weird.
What do you?
Yeah,
And
that
I know-
laugh might indicate.
I know
something.
there's a certain word you can't use anymore.
Yeah.
But is that what you're suggesting? Or?
Gotta love Elmer Fudd. Not glue. Well,
and the
glue's
glue,
okay.
and the glue, yeah.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting wabbit.
Oh, Elmer, come inside again. What are you doing?
All right, hey, I got to get into this this bear thing.
So
Oh,
it's the Great Bear of
Yeah.
Carrollwood.
yeah. So there are videos that are popping up, and yeah, this is becoming a thing. Several bears spot. Oh, incidentally, folks, guess what's going to happen sometime this hour? We shall whip out another Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet. It'll happen sometime this hour. And now you got to know the previous winner from yesterday morning at 9 o'clock. So the 9 o'clock hour winner, you have to remember that individual's first name. Now, this hour yesterday, that was just a freebie gimme. That was just the pump primer. That was just, kind of
kicked it off.
setting
Yeah.
the pace.
Yeah,
That
so-
was the pace car, man.
No more freebies.
Yeah. Yesterday, you didn't have to know any damn name because we didn't have a previous winner. Yesterday, you just had to be the right number caller, and you won, and that starts the whole tablet tag thing going. And now with each winner, until we finish this up, a week from this Friday. I mean, that's how many freaking tablets we're giving away. Thanks to Two College Brothers Moving and Storage, that's a lot of tablets. So 4 more today. You know, these units originally retailed at $1,100 a piece. These are full Windows 11 Microsoft tablets. And like I said, this is my go-to unit. This is the tablet. This is the computer that I use more than anything else every single day. All right, so hang on. Here's the bear stuff. Bunch of people are reporting seeing bears around Carrollwood. Andrew, our producer, lives up in Carrollwood.
It could have been Andrew.
Hello,
Might have been
Andrew.
me.
Have you spotted any bears?
Not yet.
So, do you live near these areas? Do you live near Spotted Monkey Road?
Okay, so Spotted Monkey Road, no, but Bear Creek Street, yes. So Carrollwood's a pretty large area. It
Yeah.
goes all the way.
I'm sorry.
Large
There's no Spotted Monkey Road in Carrollwood. I don't
It's
think.
actually
Maybe
in
not.
It's in
Yeah.
Valrico, actually.
Yes.
But no, Carrollwood's a really
Hold on.
large.
To be fair, go to Google Maps.
Okay,
Pretty much anything
Roxanne,
north of Bush is called Carrollwood now.
Really?
yeah.
Seems like it.
You serious?
Spotted
Spotted Monkey Road.
Monkey.
Yeah, but you got to go to Google Maps.
You type it into
I'm
Google.
just curious. Come on, there can't be a Spotted Monkey Road
No, there's a
anywhere. Now you
no.
got to go to Google Maps.
There's a couple of
All
bars.
right, do I have to do this
Hold
myself?
on, I got
Yeah,
it. Stop,
you
stop,
gotta
stop,
go to
stop,
Google
stop,
Maps.
stop, stop.
Hey, I'm gonna go to Google
Yeah,
Maps.
go on your
there's
phone.
I don't see one. I do see a Spotted Donkey Cantina in Scottsdale, Arizona.
No,
Yes.
we're looking
That's
for monkeys, not
Spotted
donkeys.
Monkey Road. Oh, speaking of animals, did you bring in the elephant picture?
Crap.
Froggy, what is
Oh.
you didn't bring in the after you told me and built this up? You didn't bring in the elephant picture.
I told.
What is wrong with you?
I can bring it tomorrow.
No, you
Yeah, of course you can.
you built
Son
this
of
thing
a-
up. I built this into the show today.
Well, I mean, we'll manage.
Oh,
Crap.
Oh man.
I know. You know that feeling you get when you leave the house.
Oh man.
I had that feeling, and it was I had to go to the bathroom. But then I had a second feeling,
Right.
And it was I forgot something.
Oh yeah. Well, you forgot to bring in the freaking elephant painting.
Crap!
You know, Froggy's talking about this amazing Mother's Day gift.
Don't give it away.
Oh, whatever. All right. Oh, there's
Whatever, me.
There's a Spotted Monkey Marketing in Muncie, Indiana.
That's funny.
Seriously, there's
Welcome to Spotted Monkey Marketing. How can we help your business? Wait, Spotted what?
Spotted Monkey Marketing.
So there
You
was a
can get
restaurant
attention
called
just like-
Spotted Monkey in Chicago that is now closed.
Yeah, I saw that.
I wonder why.
But I'm looking for a phone number for Spotted Monkey Marketing because I just want to hear their voicemail. But there's
They
no.
can give you a-
Chimpanzees screaming.
It's
Yeah.
at 4900 Wheeling Avenue, number 4 in Muncie, Indiana. Opens at 9 a.m. this morning, but I don't see
There
a
you go. Look up.
phone number. Oh,
There
is
it
that
is.
is that the phone number for
They can-
Spotted Monkey Marketing?
Yeah, they can recommend a kooky name for your business too, just to get you some attention, like Spotted Monkey.
Yeah, they're hoping and praying that spotted monkeys would come up in the news. It's actually a skin disorder that one of the owners has.
Yeah. All right, I'm calling Spotted Monkey Marketing. Let's see if they have a voicemail. Thank you for calling Spotted Monkey Marketing.
Watch them be like a really aggressive company there.
I can't believe there's really a Spotted Monkey Marketing. I just made that up as far as Spotted Monkey Road.
This sucks.
What kind of marketing company doesn't have a voicemail to answer their damn phone? No. They got an email address,
I think-
info@spottedmonkeymarketing.com.
Marketing. We're sorry we're unable to get to the phone right now. We're either helping another client or
They didn't say
It cut off. It's
What
like
did they say? Hi there?
no, it's like marketing. Like thank you for calling Spotted Monkey
Oh, yeah.
Marketing.
Oh man, what's going on there?
The first 5 syllables got cut off.
Son of all right, well,
Anyway, there's a bear in Carrollwood. Forget about Spotted
Yeah.
Monkey, MJ. We got real problems in the area.
we do, yeah.
You know what I was thinking though when I read this story? Everything is like, oh, reports on people's video cameras outside their homes. Maybe there've always been a ton of bears, but we just didn't have all the security cameras outside. the
There
house.
are bears spotted in Carrollwood. There's a bear spotted in the Lutz area. That's L.A.
Yeah.
That's where Fester lives.
It's on the other side of Lutz. This is West Lutz over by Lake Carlton Arms on Van Dyke.
So everyone watch out for bears in the Tampa Bay area because Chloe made us watch Cocaine Bear when she first came back a couple of Saturday nights ago. And listen, that's all I'm thinking is Cocaine Bear is running around Carrollwood.
Or a naked Louis Anderson. I'm a bear.
Oh, stop.
Completely different.
And Ray Liotta could pop up in your neighborhood as
Oh,
well.
I wish.
Maybe not. Just getting rolling, folks. We'll give away tablet number 5 this morning. Tablet number 5 sometime this hour. on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Hang on, 6:09. Traffic is on. Let's grab, is Kathy still in for Pat? All right, Kathy's in for Pat with traffic. We're back in a minute. All right, 621 at the MJ Morning Show. We have tablet tag coming up in minutes, so keep listening. And at some point in the very, very, very near future, I'm going to tell you when to call in. I'll tell you what caller to be, and just know last winner on tablet tag from yesterday in the 9 o'clock hour. And bam, you've got the next tablet tag. These are Microsoft Surface Pro 8s. Hey, thanks again to Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. Hey, did you see that Hillsborough County, along with TPD, that they had 110 stops
I saw that.
in a street
yes.
racing bust?
Now, that street racing bust name sounded familiar to me. Is this a redo of? Didn't they do one just like this not a couple of weeks ago?
Well, they kind of do it all the time. It's not like a one-off. It's not like ab scam or something like an FBI sting. It's they do these these street racing wolf pack type of enforcement deals. A lot of police departments do it. It's not just Hillsborough County and TPD. TPD, they work the bridges a lot. So
Yeah.
TPD will work the Courtney Campbell. TPD will work the Gandy Bridge.
It's Operation Flex is what it's called.
What Roxanne's thinking about is about a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, like 69 people were arrested in St.
Yes.
Pete.
Yeah.
And
so
then, now this is over.
You had a whole bunch of street racing right up the street here. So our studios are near 4th and Gandy. We're in the old Koger Executive Park. It's what do they call this place now?
I don't know.
Spotted Monkey parking lot.
It's the Spotted Monkey Office Park is where we are now. No, it's a Bay Point.
Bay Point
is what Koger was renamed. And we had an enforcement. It was like right up here at near Roosevelt and MLK.
Yeah.
And the St. Pete Police, and I think FHP, and there were a couple of agencies, maybe even the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office, there were like 69 arrests. Yeah. That was here a couple of weeks ago. So, no, law enforcement agencies, they do these busts, all the time, all over the place. But of note here, this is a lot. Over 100 people, around 110, were pulled over, excuse me, were pulled over during this Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office sting Saturday evening, and they did call it Operation Flex. Yeah, the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, along with TPD, they went after street racers this past Saturday night on May 13th, and the final numbers, 110 traffic stops, 14 citations, and 52 warnings, and you had 8 people that were actually arrested.
All right. So it was really more of a informational event. It's not like they had 200 arrests. They filled the jail.
Tampa Bay law enforcement is sending a loud and resounding message. We are not going to tolerate this type of reckless behavior in our community. That's what Sheriff Chad Chronister said. Operations like these are essential to the safety and the well-being of our community, which is always a top priority. I was looking at some of the arrest details from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, some of the information that they released. One of the arrested individuals was possessing methamphetamine and fentanyl.
Okay.
That's always a great combination, You're street racing.
Well, you're looking for speed.
Then you have methamphetamine and fentanyl in your car. So that's a 33-year-old Devon Arrow, A-R-O, it's not A-R-R-O-W, but Devon Arrow was busted for methamphetamine and fentanyl. Then you had 36-year-old Tyrone Griffin. He had fentanyl.
Tyrone.
Yeah.
But isn't fentanyl a bring you down type of drug?
Yeah, for
right?
good.
Right.
Yeah, you can
that's
overdose on that, and that could bring you down forever.
I thought if you touch the stuff, you die. I've seen videos of the cops that got near it, and there's a female cop that accidentally touched it, and she went into shock.
There's a sort of a discrepancy.
There's one video that people say is fake.
Yeah, some reports are saying that there was a contact.
Yeah, just if you get near it and touch it.
There are people who are prescribed fentanyl.
Listen, here's the deal. There are some stories that I've read that talk about the contact through the skin and you overdosing on fentanyl. But then I've seen other stories that say that particular notion is overhyped, and some of the stories are not real. Listen, I don't
Like the stories of if you find like they're putting it in dollar bills, so if a kid picks up a dollar bill and they touch it, there's drop dead.
It sounds awfully urban legend-y.
Yeah, there are some stories involving touching fentanyl that apparently, I think that's a good word, have the hallmarks of urban legend. Listen, I just don't think you want to be anywhere near fentanyl. Stay away from it. So you had this 36-year-old Tyrone Griffin. He was busted for possession of fentanyl, acetaminophen, and oxycodone. Now, acetaminophen, that's Tylenol.
Yeah, that's Tylenol.
But
a Tylenol bust?
But I know that there are drugs that contain acetaminophen as well as then a narcotic.
No. Step back from the Tylenol.
So I don't know if it's the acetaminophen with the oxycodone, but I know that there are drugs that incorporate Tylenol. Oh, is that like Tylenol with codeine?
What is this drug? T-Lione, huh? New drug on the street?
Sarge, we busted him. He has T-Lione.
Where'd you import this from?
But seriously, so fentanyl, acetaminophen, which I'm guessing that it was acetaminophen with a narcotic. Then there's a 52-year-old named Sidney Baker, and he was busted because he was determined to be a felon that was carrying a gun or a concealed weapon. First of all, why is there a 52-year-old out there street racing?
Hey, you're never too old to try new
seriously.
things. Come on.
Easy
Well,
now.
don't condone the activity over there, Roxanne.
Well, don't discondone people maybe a little older than you think trying new things.
So 110 stops, 8 arrests, 14 citations were issued. Sheriff Chronister went on to say the purpose of Operation Flex was to discourage individuals from attending or participating in street racing events. Another crucial aim, according to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, of the operation was to curb the influx of individuals outside Hillsborough County who engage in unlawful activities, thereby endangering the local citizens. So, how many of these street racers were not from Hillsborough County? They were some outsiders coming in and using the mean streets of Hillsborough County to do their bidding, to do their street racing.
You don't want you Hardy County racers coming up here.
Now, listen, it can be dangerous. I mean, you've got street races. You see the stupid idiots on video that are peeling out. They lose control. They slam into a crowd.
Well, the new thing is like they try to dodge it like a bull, like the car, and half the time they get hit.
Yeah.
It's really entertaining.
Well, is that a YouTube channel that you watch?
Oh my gosh, yes, of
Have
course.
you ever seen this? Think of an intersection, MJ, and somebody peeling out doing like a big
circles.
circle or a big
I see
wide
the
donut.
people doing donuts in intersections.
And then the kids dodge
Like-
the car.
it's
and
like a
then
drifting donut.
the car fishtails,
Yeah.
and then slams into someone and throws an individual like 30 feet in the air when they get clipped by the rear end of the car doing donuts.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
That's
Good
just-
stuff.
That's not good stuff.
No, it's not good stuff, but-
it's reckless, dangerous crap. Don't do it.
Have you ever gone on YouTube and just typed in "Fail Army" MJ? Have you ever seen the Fail Army catalog of videos?
All I know is I keep seeing stories about YouTube rabbit holes. There's a new story I saw over the last couple of days that YouTube will make your kids depressed. There's all kind. I'm telling
I
you.
believe that.
Oh, that's all my kids watch.
Yeah.
Get your kids off YouTube. Froggy, we got to deal with this. Hey, write this down. Remind me. We've got to talk about. Seriously, there's a.
It is all they watch.
That's all
Dude,
my kids watch too.
You have to get. Your kids are 3 and 6.
That's all they watch is YouTube videos.
Is your daughter 3 yet?
Yeah, she's 3.
All right, so you got a 3 and a 6,
Yeah.
right?
They're probably on YouTube Kids.
Listen, you got to
they
get
are.
them off of you. I'm telling you, there's like new research in just the last couple of days. There are stories out there about kids and YouTube and depression, and it's frigging them up mentally. All right, hold on. We got to get to that in just a bit. First, though, we shall dive into the early morons in the news next. And also, I'm going to tell you right now, we are minutes away from giving away the first of the tablets in Tablet Tag this morning. So we're going to give away the 6 a.m. hour, Tuesday, Tablet Tag tablet in minutes. So don't move. Your chance to win the Microsoft tablet coming up momentarily here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Heads up. Let me give you another head. You know what? Before we get into the early morons in the news, let's go. Let's give away tablet number 1 this morning. Technically, this is tablet number 5 because we gave away the first 4 yesterday. So this will be tablet number 5 and the first one on this Tuesday. Folks, if you don't know the deal, we are giving away 40 Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets. This is an incredible unit. It's a full Windows computer. I use this every day. This is my number one go-to computer. I'm a convert from like a big 15-inch Lenovo ThinkPad. You know, I still have one at the house, but I use my Microsoft Surface Pro 8. You know what got me hooked on these is Don the IT Guy. You know, DonTheITGuy.com from, Don, he also helped facilitate get these 40 units because, you know, he's an official Microsoft dealer. These came from the Microsoft distributor that he deals with. So, again, Team Logic IT in St. Pete and Don the IT Guy, Thanks for helping us get these. And, of course, the official sponsor of Tablet Tag, the double whammy edition, because we're doubling the deal. You know, the last times we've done Tablet Tag, we gave away 1 week's worth and 20 tablets. I mean, that's big enough. You give away 20 of these tablets to 20 listeners, 20 winners, that's huge. But then, you double this thing up, and now we're giving away 40 of these things, 20 this week, another 20 next week. Bam. All right, so here's the deal. I'm going to get into early morons in the news, but first, let's go with caller number 77.
Ooh.
Caller 77. 800-990-1047. If you're caller 77 at 800-990-1047, and you know the last winner in the 9 o'clock hour yesterday, that's how this works. You always have to know the previous winner's first name. That's it, just the first name. So the previous winner was the one we gave away in the 9 o'clock hour yesterday. So if you know that, and you're caller 77 right now, you win the next tablet in Tablet Tag. And then, so for the next hour, when we give away the next one in the 7 o'clock hour, you got to know whoever just won it right now. That's what Tablet Tag is all about. And it's every hour this week during the MJ Morning Show. And it's going to be every hour, every day next week during the MJ Morning Show. All right, so caller 77, good luck, 800-990-1047. Let's do some early morons in the news. Listen to this. A dude out in Colorado. There's a reason why we call this morons in the news. A dude in Colorado over the weekend tried to get out of a DUI by switching places in the car. All right, now this is not an uncommon thing.
Right.
I have a friend who got busted for that back in the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Her and her boyfriend.
Well, hang on. Before I tell you the outcome of this story, tell me about your friend. What happened? Friend, girlfriend? So a guy was driving and then was...
This is my friend. She was with her boyfriend,
Yep.
and he, I believe, was inebriated. This is 20 years ago.
Okay.
And he forced her to get in a seat, and he was like, I need you to take this one.
So he was driving,
Yeah,
and he should
was-
not have been driving. He was intoxicated.
And she...
Or my kids and Michelle, they think it's funny that if I have a couple of glasses of wine,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, they say, you're intoxicated. And they all start laughing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the funniest damn thing in the world in my house.
it might be funny the first time.
Yeah, you're intoxicated.
All right, second
All right,
time's
all
like,
right,
okay.
So go ahead,
Froggy,
Frog.
was the girl drunk?
Yeah, she got in trouble, too, because she was a little inebriated as well. And
Oh,
she got
geez.
I believe she got a DUI.
Well, hold on a minute.
And he didn't.
Did they successfully switch?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Like the cops fell for it, but they both got it. They both got in trouble.
All right, because when a cop
But
pulls
he
you-
tried. He like almost pushed her into the seat. I was like, "You're going down for
But
this."
here's the deal: when the cops pull you over, I mean, police officers are trained. They're looking for any kind of movement, shenanigans. When you get pulled over, when a cop lights you up, they're looking inside your car. They want to see if you're all fidgety. They're checking you out.
Or if you throw something out the window?
Well, any of that stuff. They're looking for anything. They're trained. They know what they're looking for. A cop pulls you over, or the minute a cop lights you up, puts on the lights, hits the siren, pulls you over, the cops are already looking inside inside your vehicle to see if you're getting all hinky in there.
Or
to
if
see
you're I saw a video yesterday of a guy got pulled over
Yep.
in a minivan, sneakily tried to put a seat buckle on. The cop comes up and goes, "I was behind you. I saw you put your seat buckle
Right.
on." He's like, "That's impossible. There's no way." And he's like, "I saw you." He's like, "It's right here."
They can see subtle motions. The cops
I
are
don't see how
pro.
they-
The police are experts.
They're trained.
They can see if, you lean over to, put something under your seat.
Yeah.
How
If
can
you-
they see the seatbelt thing?
If you're
That seems
trying to
tough.
stay. Well, listen, because you probably have some shoulder movements and they can see what's going on. So don't think you can pull a Wambuki over on the cops when you're getting pulled over. If you're trying to hide some drugs under the seat, they see this. They see if something's going on inside the cabin, the cockpit of the interior of your car. All right, you're going to love this. This is not your typical car gets pulled over and guy switches with a girlfriend. A guy in Colorado.
Did he switch with a baby seat? Did he jump into the baby seat?
No.
That would have been pretty clever.
Colorado man tries to get out of DUI. He switched places with his dog.
Oh, even better.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Yep, dog was driving.
A driver in southeast Colorado over the weekend attempted to get out of trouble. This is Springfield police in rural Baca County stopped an individual on Saturday night for going 52 and a 30. But as officers watched, the driver attempted to switch places with his dog, who was in the passenger seat, according to a Facebook post from the Springfield, Colorado Police Department. The male party then exited the passenger side of the vehicle and claimed he was not driving. The individual, who was not named, showed signs of intoxication and attempted to run away. He was apprehended within 20 yards of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Come on. My dog was driving?
Unless it was the Bush's Beans dog. I mean, that's
Duke,
the
you talking about Duke? Duke
Roll
from
that beautiful bean footage.
Are you freaking kidding me? The guy switches places with his dog?
That's outrageous.
Get the hell out. The guy was booked into the Baca County Jail on investigation of DUI, driving under suspension, speeding, resisting arrest, because he ran.
What about animal abuse, huh? Put the dog in that situation.
The dude had 2 active warrants for his arrest out of Pueblo, Colorado. That is switching places. I mean, I've heard of trying to switch with another driver in the car, but switching places with your dog? Yes, officer, my dog was driving. I had a couple. So I let my dog drive home.
Animal with the opposable thumbs.
How
Put your paws up.
how far do you think you could possibly get with switching places with your dog in the freaking car? Oh, he was driving.
I'm sorry, did you say what kind of breed it was?
We do not know.
Okay.
That-
So, I mean, if it's a Chihuahua, that's really hard to believe.
Well, it would have to have
But if it was like
a dog that would have a paw big enough to reach the pedals.
Yeah. I mean, how did Toonces get it done?
She was an amazing cat.
All hand controls. Yes, it was all hand
It's amazing,
controls.
really.
Yeah.
You know, always over the cliff.
Yeah,
Like a
'cause-
standard poodle could drive a car.
Well, Toots' owner had a disability and had the hand controls, is what it was. Let me try to give away this tablet. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who is this?
Tammy?
Tammy. It's MJ, it's Fester, it's Froggy, it's Roxanne. Tammy, are you calling the MJ Morning Show to win the pool party?
No, to win the Microsoft tablet?
Oh, that. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. The pool party's coming up later on. All right.
Okay.
So, Tammy, you are caller 77, which is the right number caller. If you can tell me the last winner from the 9 o'clock hour yesterday, you'll win the next tablet.
David.
Did you say David?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, it's David.
Oh, Tammy,
no,
so close.
You got it, Tammy. You win. You got it.
All right.
Oh, wait, we need to get the cowbell. Froggy, get the cowbell. Make it. That's
Cowbell
that's the crappy cowbell. Where's the good cowbell, Froggy?
Blows. Congratulations, Tammy.
All right.
Tammy, congratulations.
Tammy.
Thank you, Fester.
So, Tammy, obviously you follow this contest. You follow the game. You know exactly how this thing works.
Yes, sir.
Well, it just paid off for you. Tammy, you knew that the last winner yesterday was David, and you just won. You've got yourself your very own Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet, which you're going to love. It's the unit I use every single day, this exact one.
Thank you so much.
Are you going to keep it for yourself? Are you going to give it to somebody?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
No, I'm going to keep it for myself.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good.
Tammy,
Hey,
you could probably pawn it.
oh, by the way, I put a note on all of these tablets, and I recommend that you get the Snap-on keyboard and screen protector, and they're on sale right now at the Microsoft website for like $100.
That'll work.
Anyway, hey, you're going to love this thing. And Tammy, from the bottom of my heart, maybe not Froggy's, I want to thank you for listening to the MJ Morning Show.
Thank you so much.
And by the way, just for proper spelling, is it Tammy, Tammy, or Tammi, or Tami?
Tammy.
Or is it TMI? Too much information.
I think by this
No,
point,
sir.
it's too much information by this point.
right.
We don't need the spelling of Tammy.
Tammy, like Tammy Wynette.
Just like that.
All right. All right, Tammy, congratulations. Andrew's going to get all your information.
Thank Thank you.
All right, Tammy.
Look at that. A lovely first winner today.
Yay.
All right, let me write that down. Tammy. So, folks, you got to know Tammy's name next hour. So we are 9 minutes away from starting the 7 o'clock hour, and we're going to give away another tablet in the 7 o'clock hour. So heads up, just know that Tammy was the winner, and boom, you could win the next one next hour here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. All right, I still have a couple of additional morons that we'll get to in just a bit. Oh, also, I got a vegetable quiz. The vegetable quiz is coming up next.
Is it like the vegetable, like in the produce department? Because you looked at Froggy and I when you said that.
Don't try to jump the gun there, tough guy. All right, the vegetable quiz is coming up in just a minute. And then an update on my kidney health. I had a CT scan last night.
About time.
All right, so that's all coming up in just a bit. Hang on. You got the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. And thanks again to two college brothers moving and storage, making Tablet Tag possible. So another unit coming up. Two college brothers moving and storage, the sponsor of Tablet Tag here on the MJ Morning Show. Hey, International Diamond Center is your trust. Morning show on Q105. MJ with Fester and Froggy and Roxanne. I know that Froggy's just itching to take the vegetable quiz here in just a matter of moments.
Oh, can I have a request?
Froggy, what?
A song to play during the vegetable quiz? A very popular song that everybody knows.
What's that?
The Vegetable Song by Brian Wilson.
Is that a real song?
Is it a real song? It was on Smile.
What the hell are you? I don't know what
The
Smile
album that
is.
was made after Pet Sounds.
What?
You call yourself a Beach Boys fan?
I don't.
It's a Beach Boys song.
I've never called myself.
I mean,
I thought, is it
You
one
call
of-
yourself a Brian Wilson fan?
Didn't one of the Beach Boys do so many drugs they actually are a vegetable?
Yes, Brian Wilson. He's the one that I went to go see live, and he called. He said, "Hey, thank you for having me, Tempe." He thought he was in Tempe, Arizona.
Instead of Tampa?
No, but the Vegetable Song is a perfect song to go.
There's no Beach Boys song called The Vegetable Song.
Well, if Fester was any good at his job, he would have brought it up by now.
Or if you were better at yours, you'd have it already.
I didn't know we were going to talk about vegetables.
He said we're doing a vegetable quiz.
Yeah.
I'll shove a vegetable you know where if you don't stop.
Which vegetable? Because a tomato would never survive.
Squash.
Eggplant.
Oh, yeah, both of those do really well.
All right, it's 7:05. It's the MJ Morning Show here at Q105. MJ and the crew. Tablet tag continues this hour. Sometime during the 7 o'clock hour, we'll give away the second tablet today. And make sure you know who just won last hour. First name, be right caller. Boom. You win the next tablet. Tablet tag brought to you by our friends at Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. And if you're just joining us now, listen. Hear who wins the next tablet, and then you call us in the 8 o'clock hour and know who won this hour. And then the same deal for the 9. That's how tablet tag works. Giving away 40 of these Microsoft Surface Pro tablets. All right, one other additional morons in the news story before I get to the vegetable quiz this morning.
Very excited about that.
I guess some people are really into freaking Olive Garden.
Oh, yeah. Some people are big fans.
Yeah, some people are. Some people are really into every restaurant.
Dude, we were just catered Olive Garden at our meetings every day. It was awesome.
Whoa, hang on a minute. Out in Texas?
Yes.
All right, boys, we're bringing in Olive Garden.
Yes.
Hold
again.
on a minute. You told me you had to drive how far for what?
I had to drive 2 hours for a dueling piano bar dinner.
But they have an Olive Garden in Terrell, Texas?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
all right, very nice.
And the breadsticks with the dip, I forgot how amazing that is.
Now, some people apparently love Olive Garden.
They love that bottomless soup and salad.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask. Is it at Olive Garden, is it endless soup, salad, and breadsticks?
Yeah.
So it's all three?
It's all you need, baby.
So all you can eat soup, salad, and breadsticks.
Mix all three. You got yourself a healthy meal.
Well, listen, I have not been to Olive Garden in a long time. I think I've discussed this, but I do have an Olive Garden story. That's the reason why I'm bringing this up, is I have not been to Olive Garden since about 1993. That's a long time.
Okay, then you haven't been to Olive Garden. Because it's changed.
You're telling me things have changed?
In 30 years? No.
So when I was courting Michelle, it might have been just prior to engagement or just after engagement. I was up in Virginia Beach from Florida. I was doing mornings across the state. I was doing the MJ Morning Show on 95.5 over in West Palm, and that's where I first got my first Florida job. I came to Florida back in 92 to West Palm Beach first. I was there for a little less than 2 years, and then that's when the Power Pig hired me. And I came across, and we started the MJ and BJ Morning Show. So that's the history. So back in 93, I went back home to Virginia Beach, and that's where I met Michelle back in 1988. And she was working at the time at Navy Federal Credit Union on Lynn Haven Parkway in Virginia Beach. She was an MSA. She worked in the mortgage department. She used to be on the teller line, and for years she held the record for the most transactions on a Friday on a Navy payday. By the way, yeah,
Whoa. Does that still hold?
Yeah, you know what? That's a good question.
We'll see.
Michelle was like the most accurate, fastest teller at Navy Federal Credit Union, Virginia Beach, and that was a big location right there on Lynn Haven Parkway.
It was a big loss for Navy Fed when she left.
It was.
Oh, yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, they tried to triple her salary to stay.
She was a free agent for a while there, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, Nations Bank was looking at her too. All right, so here's the deal. the last time I was at Olive Garden was with Michelle and a bunch of her friends from Navy Federal Credit Union on Lynn Haven Parkway in 1993. So that's the deal. But listen to this.
They've zhuzhed up the menu since then.
They've what?
Zhuzhed.
Zhuzhed.
Have they? Yeah, they zhuzhed it
Yeah,
up
I
a
thought
little
you
bit.
said zhuzhed. And I
Zhuzhed.
believe it's zhuzhed.
No, I said zhuzhed.
Zhuzhed. Okay, all right. I want my zhuzh right on the show. So a teacher has pointed a gun at his wife after she did not invite him to go to Olive Garden?
Well, I mean, that's pretty
Wait.
snooty to
You're going to face a gun charge because you were not invited to Olive Garden? Are you kidding me?
That's hurtful. Everyone else is invited?
Yeah, it really is.
Listen to this. A high school teacher pointed a gun at his wife after he showed up drunk to his daughter's track meet and then wasn't invited to dinner at the Olive Garden afterward.
Why can't I go to the garden? I love the Garden Olive.
The guy who's listed as a social studies teacher at a Pensacola high school went to his daughter's track meet drunk, according to the arrest report from the Escambia County Sheriff's Office. Now, I'll tell you what, who put the scam in Escambia County? I think just about everybody up there.
I'm going to Olive Garden.
His wife was angry that he showed up drunk at the track meet, told him that she would not allow him to join the family after the track meet at Olive Garden. Later, the teacher shows up at Olive Garden, belligerent and drunk. That night, his wife and their kids were all sleeping in the same room at the home. The wife woke up to see her husband pointing a gun at her.
Oh, my gosh, how caring of him.
Okay.
She told deputies later that following day that a neighbor took possession of the husband's guns. A warrant was issued for the man's arrest. He's charged with aggravated assault with a weapon, according to the sheriff's office. He was given no bond, ordered not to have any contact with the victim. So he was still pissed off hours later, points a gun at the wife in bed because he was not invited to Olive Garden because he showed up drunk at the track meet for the daughter.
Oh, he wanted to get like the tour of Italy, where you get a little lasagna and a little Alfredo and a little chicken parm.
You know, I follow a YouTube.
So all of the things that are not really in Italy.
Oh yeah.
So the tour of Italy,
Americano.
the
Americano
tour,
dishes, yeah.
the tour of Italy contains all of these so-called Italian dishes that you can't get in Italy. There's no chicken parm.
What about
in Italy?
chicken tortellini Alfredo?
There's no chicken tortellini Alfredo in Italy.
What about shrimp scampi?
There's no shrimp scampi.
Seafood Alfredo.
No,
Eggplant parm.
no.
How about boti pasta?
Cheese ravioli.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 cheesini al forno.
Well, something close.
Okay.
But-
Yeah, MJ, when do you want to go to Olive Garden? I want to make a video just of you going to Olive Garden sampling everything.
You know, MJ, I
And
watch.
giving it a thumbs up, thumbs down, or giving it a rating scale.
I was going to say that you find this crazy, but I follow a YouTube page where it's basically just parents picking up their kids at school when they're drunk. Dude, it happens
What,
more
you-
than you
what-
Oh,
think
I believe that.
Wait a minute. Parents driving drunk
to
to
pick up
school?
their kids, and then other parents
What
notice
the-
it.
Are you serious?
Or other
Wait a
teachers
minute.
notice
Hold
it.
on. There's a YouTube channel for videos of parents driving drunk to school to pick up the kids in Carline?
Well, of course, yes. I highly recommend it. But it happens all the time, and it's horrible.
Are you
But
kidding me?
All it takes is one parent to see you acting a little weird, man, they'll call you right up. Done.
And there's a whole channel dedicated to this.
Numerous.
Oh.
You know, we've got to talk about Froggy's YouTube viewing habits because there is new research out about YouTube watching and mental problems and depression.
Oh, I've been watching so many horrible videos.
Well, that explains your mental condition,
You know what?
Froggy.
This is just like modern day
No.
blame depression on something.
You know,
Kids get
I'm not
depressed.
depressed. I'm highly happy.
You know what? Hang on a minute. We got to talk about YouTube. And the minute we get back, hang on a minute. Oh, you know what? I'm running late. The minute we get back, we got to do the vegetable quiz. All right, I'm sorry, folks. I wanted to do the vegetable quiz here, but I don't want to get too late.
Can you get the vegetable song by
Yes,
the Beach
yes, I
Boys,
will have
please,
the
Froggy?
vegetable
Can
song.
you do that?
Dude, there's no vegetable
Yes,
song.
there
by
is.
the-
Yes,
Is
there
there
is.
There's a
really?
vegetable
Yeah, there really
song,
is.
and it is amazing. You'll love it.
Are you serious?
Oh, it's so
All right.
good.
I
Hold
need
on.
you to do that, though.
The vegetable quiz is first up next. I apologize for being late. And then Froggy's mental problems and YouTube. Seriously, there's new research out. I'm not making this up. There's a brand new story I saw yesterday on mental problems and YouTube watchers. All right, hold on. We'll get to that, and we'll give away the next tablet coming up in Tablet Tag, brought to you by two college brothers, Moving and Storage, and it's all coming up next. Don't move, and we start an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ Morning Show. Oh, and the update on my kidney stone. And, man, it is a ticking time bomb, folks. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to be in big trouble here soon. I kind of cheated on I got a CT scan last night at 6:30, and I kind of cheated a little bit. I'll explain it all. I got a huge MJ medical update coming up next as well in minutes. Hey, the Dunkin' Do. 105. MJ with Roxanne and Fester and Froggy. Andrew, the producer, 725. Here on a Tuesday, tablet tag continues in just a bit. We'll give away the next tablet. So the second one of the day, just make sure you know who won last hour. And if you weren't awake, well, you're in the game because you just need to listen and see who wins now. And then you can call in next hour and try to win the tablet. And then so forth at 9 o'clock by knowing who won in the 8 o'clock hour. All right, the vegetable quiz. Now, first, Froggy, you want me to play... First of all, you said it was a Beach Boys song, and you were like chastising me. Oh, you never heard of the Beach Boys song called Vegetable? No.
Excuse me. You're going to challenge me on the Beach Boys?
Dude.
Really?
It's not a Beach Boys song. It's a Brian Wilson solo
It is a Beach Boys song originally.
Thank you, Andrew.
Oh, really?
You know, me and Fester introduced the Beach Boys 2 years ago. I think we would know,
Yeah,
right,
he's kind
Fester?
of an expert.
Oh, yeah. Where the hell did you introduce the Beach Boys?
At the Strawberry Festival.
Okay, so yes. Thank you, Roxanne.
You-
Strawberry Festival.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, so this was originally a Beach Boys song?
From the album Smiley Smile. And then, you know, Brian Wilson, he just... But I needed a carrot.
wow.
That is enough.
Isn't that the perfect song? Oh, maybe there's a Wiggles song that's better about vegetables. You sell out hack.
All right,
You don't know music.
Wasn't it like the whole vegetable, like Veggie Tales, right?
Yeah, why don't you play Fruit Salad Yummy Yummy
Oh,
if you
that's
want to hear
right.
good music?
Give me fruit. Oh,
What? Now you want to what?
No.
Oh yeah, when I was a daddy who was a little younger with the younger kids, when Chloe and Julian were much younger, I used to take them to the Wiggles down at the St. Pete Times Forum. Back when it was the Ice Palace and the St. Pete Times Forum.
I'm sure that other, what's his name, Schlippy? I'm sure he has a vegetable song.
Listen to me. I took the kids to go see the Wiggles like 8 times when they were little, and I would show up backstage because I always got backstage passes to see the Wiggles.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right? And every time they'd say, "Oh, you again." Because
Hey, big fan, huh? What a creep.
They remembered me from like the previous. Oh, hey, how you doing, MJ? Right?
They're going to make you the brown wiggle.
the Wiggle. Here, listen to this.
Yummy, yummy. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy.
Much better than the Beach Boys.
Yummy, yummy. Fruit salad.
Oh, this was big.
Let's
Oh, yeah.
make some
Probably
fruit
sold
salad.
more.
My kids love this thing. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy.
You want to know something? That's an old prison song, by the way.
What? Fruit salad?
Yeah.
I believe the
No,
frog
I think it's called tossed salad.
Okay.
All right.
Wow, how to way to lay out the joke.
I mean, I'm
I
trying
think
to,
it was insinuated.
I'm trying to dance around the edges of a stupid joke. And you
sorry.
just go
This
right.
guy, Fester.
All right. So the vegetable quiz, ladies and gentlemen. This is very fast. This is going to just take like less than a minute. I saw something. I thought it was interesting. Now, is this groundbreaking? Well, maybe to some. But I've got a question for you guys. The quiz is this. Are frozen vegetables as healthy as fresh vegetables?
You guys need me, Louis Anderson, standing by just in case you need me to host the feud.
We don't need you to host the feud.
I mean,
Lee.
I just want to say that I'm here just in case you need me.
And you pick out the worst host of the Family Feud.
What are you
I
talking
mean,
about?
you got to be either Richard Dawson or now Steve
yeah,
Harvey.
both
Steve
hacks.
Harvey.
Both hacks. I was the best.
Why don't you give me your
Yeah.
Ray Combs
Yeah.
impression?
I
guys,
got it,
guys.
Want to see mine?
What's the question again? Give it to me.
Stop. Froggy, knock it off with your Louis Anderson.
All right.
Terrible Louis.
All right.
Rest in peace, Louis.
Guys, the question is, Are frozen vegetables as healthy as fresh vegetables?
I
think
say yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going yes. I feel like it's a trick question. Like you would think it would be no, all the health was frozen right out of it. But
They're washed, they're flash frozen.
Yeah.
You know, Louis Anderson here, and I've never heard of either.
What the hell do you know about a vegetable?
What is
Louis
now?
Anderson?
Nothing but meats and cakes.
Watch this. I got to get him off this stupid Louis Anderson thing.
What do you
Hey,
mean?
what does Al Pacino think about fresh vegetables?
I love them. Yeah.
Is Froggy's mic louder today?
Yeah, give me some fresh vegetables and some shoe lifts and a wig. I'm Roma. Glengarry leads. You want them? Yeah.
All right, thank you.
His leads are crap.
Thank you, Froggy.
You telling me
Second place.
You're gonna-
steak knives.
Okay, that's not his line.
Oh,
that's
sorry.
Alec Baldwin's line.
Wait a minute. Let me put my shoe lifts in. Yeah.
You telling me it was me a Cadillac?
All right, can I finish this,
Who
please?
told you can work with men?
I stop with Louis Anderson and Al Pacino.
All right,
Stop.
I'm going to take a break. Thanks.
Stop.
That reminds me something about Al Pacino that I want to talk about later.
What if Al Pacino and Louis Anderson had an argument over fresh and frozen vegetables?
You know what? I got to tell you.
You don't know nothing, Louie. You're fat. Yeah.
Wow, that's a really crazy wig you have on. You ever made out with a man before?
Yeah.
All right, stop. All right, Froggy, that's enough.
All right.
So the answer is we got to talk about Froggy's mental health and YouTube in like 2 minutes here.
kidding.
Hang on a minute. Yes. Frozen.
Frozen.
Yes, frozen. Frozen vegetables are generally just as nutritious as the fresh vegetables. Listen, I love vegetables. I saw this story. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have some news you can use here on the MJ
that's a
Morning
good
Show
That's a nice.
instead of a whole lot of drivel. Okay, so
Now, I think when you cook them, you lose some of the nutrients.
well, there was research done by the Cleveland Clinic, also Houston Methodist, Michigan State University, their agricultural extension office, and no, there's a study published that says that generally vegetables have virtually the same nutrition, whether they're fresh or frozen. Now, here's the exception. You get the best nutrients if you eat the crap right off the vine or right out of the ground. But what happens is even fresh vegetables that are picked in, Salinas, California, or in the Imperial Valley in California, or here in Florida. You know, I had a whole bunch of Publix romaine lettuce that was grown down in Belglade recently.
Yeah, how fresh from the farm do you think that is?
Well, it's fresher than it coming from Salinas.
Yeah.
And shipped all the way across the country.
I think my daughter was telling me that like onions are like months old by the time you get them.
Guess what? The broccoli that comes from Stag, that comes from around St. Augustine, that's going to be fresher than the Andy Boy broccoli coming from over in Salinas, California. But the point is the most nutritious vegetables come from immediately after picking, because the minute they get distributed, they sit on a truck 2 weeks to get across the country, whatever, you start to lose nutritional value. So as far as store-bought vegetables that got transported versus frozen vegetables, they say the nutrition is virtually the same. Yeah, according to Cleveland Clinic, Houston Methodist Hospital, this ag office at Michigan State University. So, your veggie news right here on the MJ Morning Show. I just thought it was an interesting little chunk of somewhat useful information. Why give me a look? Professor, why give me a look?
Okay, so that nodule of information was useful. But there was a lot of wrapping paper on it between Froggy's song and Al Pacino and Louis Anderson going at it. And it was
You got a problem with me, fat boy?
I'm not saying it wasn't fun.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying it was a lot.
Yeah.
Can I move along here?
Yeah.
Froggy, we're going to get to your health issues and your mental status in just a
please.
second.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of food,
Yeah.
Roxanne, do your kids cook up like disgusting crap in the kitchen and then expect you to eat it?
Daviana does it every single night.
That's what I thought. So my
Every
kids used to do the same thing, and I would like fake eat it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do that.
Do you fake eat it or do you eat it?
Sometimes I just feel bad about wasting the food, and she's like, Mom, I didn't see you eat any of it. And I'm like, no, I ate some. Look, so now I have to actually eat some of it.
So
to not hurt her
I
feelings.
saw an item that half of mothers reluctantly eat the crazy, ridiculous food mashup concoctions that their kids make. You know, I thought it was great when I would come down on a Saturday morning and the kids have the gas stove all fired up.
Yeah, right.
You know, the oven's on broil. I always thought that was great when Chloe was 6 and Julian was 3. They've got the mixers out. They got the blades from the immersion blender going. I always thought that was fantastic.
Every time my kids did it, I would just immediately reversal right in their face.
That'll teach you.
So all of us have experienced
Yes.
the kids trying to whip something up in the kitchen, think it's the greatest thing of all time, and expect us to eat it.
Hadley made a cake recently, and I said,
God.
"What recipe did you use?" And she goes, "I didn't use a recipe." And it was as hard as a brick.
Yum.
And she knew it wasn't good cake. I ate the whole thing. I was like, oh, look.
All right, so Roxanne, what did your kids try to make and force upon you?
Okay, so this is what she does. She takes everything that all the ingredients, she puts them through the garlic grater thing, the garlic press. So she'll take a banana and press it
Through the garlic
press. So all the banana gloop goes into the bowl.
Right.
And then she takes bread and puts that through the garlic. She tries to. Then she puts bread in there, some chia seeds, usually some avocado and water.
Chia seeds?
And then whatever other random, like real.
So are you one of the mommies? Because half of the moms reluctantly eat the garbage that their kids cook up in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So you actually eat it or you fake eat it?
No, I'll eat some of it. She'll put some coconut water in there, and then she'll top it off with a ton of tagine.
He's pooping out of his eyes!
What is that?
That was from like Succession.
Episode 1.
Season what?
Season 1, episode 1.
So
when he's in the mascot outfit.
Oh.
And he peeks through
When Greg got the job at the
park.
theme park.
Yeah, because what is it? Royco, whatever it is.
Waystar.
Because Waystar, Royco, because they own not only the TV network, they also
own the park. Yeah.
They own theme parks.
Dude, I was watching that in bed, and when that scene came on, I woke up because I laughed so out loud.
Can I ask, what's with Fester suddenly binge watching Succession and getting all the way to like the current season in like a week?
Okay, it's been closer to like 3 weeks.
Okay, I'm sorry. In 3 weeks, Fester has caught up on Succession on HBO.
Because they hook you from the first episode.
And now, the HBO original series, Succession.
If you haven't seen Succession, it's worth a watch, and it's I think it's very, very good.
You know what Michelle hates?
I don't think
she
it's great.
hates all the characters going, they stutter.
Why did you do that? I never noticed, and now it's all I'm gonna
now
notice.
it's all you're going to notice.
So
is watch Succession, and every single character talks like this. Well, you know,
all right, don't ruin it for me.
All right.
Fantastic show.
The other thing is they always.
By the way, Michelle hates Succession.
Why?
She makes me watch it myself. She will not watch Succession. And when she walks in and I'm watching it, she ridicules me. I got to hit pause for like 5 minutes.
Because she thinks it's boring.
She hates it.
Oh my gosh.
But she was the one that rightly noticed that every character does this like stilted, staged kind of
yeah, well, when the kid puked through the mascot eyes, he did not do the stutter. Okay.
He's pooping out of his eyes!
It was one of the characters at their theme park was puking out of his eyes.
Because he got sick inside the costume.
All right.
And it was coming out projectile.
Hang on, let me give. And Froggy, when did you start watching Succession?
2 nights ago, and I'm on episode 3.
So Fester starts watching it. What got you guys watching this all of a sudden?
Well, because
You sold it on
about
me.
3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago, there was this cliffhanger. Right? I don't want to give it away, but it was
Please don't,
this
dude,
big
seriously.
cliffhanger, and Michelle called in and she goes, I'm going to spoil it. I'm going to spoil it.
Oh, that's
'cause she
right.
hates it.
And she's not a fan, and I hadn't seen episode 1 of it. So I was home alone, and I was like, you know what? I'll give episode 1 a shot.
Episode 1's awesome.
And then before you know
Why
it,
don't you watch Home Alone while you were home alone?
Well, you know,
Watch the pizza guy run into that little bronze statue.
Yeah, that never gets old.
Yeah.
you don't want to know what
I got to move on. I got to get back to what we're talking
All right,
about.
yes.
So,
Getting sick from eating your kids' foods.
yeah, so mommies, about 50% of mommies actually eat the crap that their little kids try to conjure up in the kitchen.
A lot of kids are like crackers and like pickles, and Roxanne's are all like the most fancy of food, coconut water and
Tagine and coconut
chives.
water. Yeah.
Oh, my God. I just thought of something that I have not thought of since I was probably 6 or 7 years old.
What?
Where the hell did this memory just come from?
That's weird. Maybe your kidney stone's knocking it around.
Yeah, I got a full kidney stone update here in a matter of moments. Oh, and also, ladies and gentlemen, we are minutes away from the next tablet in Tablet Tag. We are minutes away. So if you would like to win the next Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet, it is coming up momentarily. I'm not going to make you wait to the end of the hour, okay? It's happening momentarily. So listen to this. I just thought of this about the cookie concoctions that the kids make and expect the parents to eat it, which I never did. I think Michelle might have, but I always like fake ate whatever. This is great. And I like throw it on the floor for the dogs, you know. All right, speaking of the dogs, I can't believe I've not thought of this since probably 1974, 75.
Maybe your kidney stone did lodge its way into your brain.
Listen to this. I used to make something, and this is crazy when you think about what happened later in my life. I don't know why I named it this, but I used to take milk bones. We had dogs. We always had Doberman Pinschers when I was growing up, and they are phenomenal dogs. I love Dobies. Love them. And we always had like 2 Dobies. So I used to take milk bones.
Right.
Oh, God, where's this going?
And ice.
Oh.
And I used to smash up the milk bones and the ice and make this concoction of milk bone chips and ice chips for the dogs.
What?
And I don't know why, but I named it Reinhardt souffle.
You're so
Oh, my
weird.
God. Then you ended up working for a Reinhardt.
Exactly.
That's
Hold on a
insane.
minute. Did you just call me weird?
Yes.
Dude, you have a business on your hands.
So I smashed up milk bones and ice cubes, and I called it, I swear, this is like 1973, 74. I'm probably like 7, 8 years old, and I named it Reinhardt Souffle.
Why?
And, you know, I don't know where the hell did I come up with the name Reinhardt Souffle by smashing up milk bones and ice cubes and giving it to the dog. They loved it, by the way.
And you haven't thought of this since you were 6 or 7? The whole time you worked for a Reinhardt, you didn't think of it?
I just thought of this. I did not. And this is insane because as regular MJ Morning Show and MJ and BJ fans know, our general manager for years was, hello, Dave Reinhardt, the best general manager of all time.
And the thing is, Dave really enjoyed dog treats.
Oh,
But Dave was the best.
He had a little candy jar
He
full
did,
of like
he did have a
Alpo.
candy jar on his front on his front of his desk. No, but seriously, how odd is that I never thought of that until now, and that Dave Reinhardt was our general manager for years when we worked at the other station on Gandy in Tampa. Holy crap. And then I just remembered that I used to make this treat for the dogs called Reinhardt Souffle, and then I end up working for, hello, Dave Reinhardt.
It's crazy.
Hello, Souffle Reinhardt.
Is that crazy?
Did you ever make something called, what's our general manager's name?
I don't know.
What, our new one?
Yeah.
Is
Ron
DeCastro.
DeCastro, yeah.
Yes.
You ever make a DeCastro delicacy?
We actually weren't allowed to say Castro in our house. I don't know what the hell
Oh,
happened.
my God.
Can we go back to the recipe for the Reinhardt souffle?
Yes.
Was it
Are people asking on text lines?
No, this is just asking for myself.
Yes.
Was it nugget ice? Because that seems like that would be. What kind of ice did you use? Did you just do straight crushed
It
ice,
was
or what
just
did
the
you?
ice out of the freezer, and I just smashed it up like a mallet.
Now, you gotta remember-
I just remembered. I put it in a bag. I put it in a plastic bag, and I used a meat mallet, and I smashed up the ice cubes and the milk bones, and that was Reinhardt souffle for the dogs.
I bet you they loved it.
They did. They ate it all the time. It's fantastic.
Reinhardt Souffle sounds like an awesome I would buy it for my dogs.
So you totally missed your fortune in the dog ice cream business.
Oh my gosh, you would have been a multi-millionaire.
I invented Frosty Paws 20 years before Frosty Paws was invented.
I'm looking. I just typed in dog ice cream into Google. MJ,
It's an $18 billion a year industry.
You know,
I have no idea.
Ben and Jerry's has a line of dog ice cream now.
Pup Cup.
What did I do? I missed out.
Yeah, I'm even thinking that
I'm a radio schlep.
Reinhardt.
I could have been in the frozen dog confectionery business.
Baron of industry.
Could you imagine you have 57 factories across the world?
Yes, Roxanne.
The Reinhardt.
I could have been taken over by Unilever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, what, Roxanne?
The Reinhardt souffle sounds like it might go good in a White Russian.
No, it doesn't. Ground up dog food in a white. Jesus, Roxanne.
Delicious.
No, for your dog.
You feed your dog vodka cream drinks? Lucky dog.
All right, let's give away the tablet right now. Let's go with caller 105. Andrew, sorry. Caller 105 right now. 800-990-1047. Ladies and gentlemen, tablet tag. Let's give away the 7 o'clock hour tablet right now. This is a Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet. This can be yours if you're caller 105 right now, and you know who won last hour. Every time a tablet tag, you just have to know the last hour winner's first name. So tell us who won last hour in the 6 o'clock hour. Be caller 105, and you've got the next tablet. As this is what? Number 6. This is the 6th tablet now out of 40. We're giving these tablets away. These originally were $1,100 tablets. Full Microsoft Windows 11 computers. These things are incredible. It is the unit that I use every single day. I've become a Microsoft Surface convert. This is my computer. I use it every day to prep this show and do whatever kind of work I got to do. All right, so caller 105 right now, 800-990-1047. No last hour's winner. Boom, you got it. And if you're just joining us, you're like, I don't know the last hour. Well, listen and find out who wins now. And then you listen next hour, and then you call in next hour, because in moments you'll know this hour's winner's name. And then for the 8 o'clock hour winner, in the 9 o'clock hour, know that. So every time you need to know the last hour's winner's first name. And then at the 9 o'clock winner later today, remember that, because you'll need that for tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. That's how tablet tag works every single day this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every hour, 6, 7, 8, 9 a.m. And then, if that's not enough, we do it again next week. 20 tablets a week, a total of 40 tablets, all brought to you by Two College Brothers Moving and Storage, the smartest move you will ever make. TwoCollegeBrothers.com for your moving needs. All right, so Andrew's going to alert me when he's up to 104. I'll take 105 live on the air in minutes. Hey, Froggy, quickly.
Yes, sir.
On the whole mental health thing and YouTube, I saw this and I thought of you because you always brag, hey, you follow 300 YouTube channels or something
I don't brag, I inform. And I think I'm up to 347.
Streaming Sadness, Study Finds. You know that Study Finds website? Yeah. Streaming Sadness, binging on YouTube leads to loneliness and depression. What? This is fresh research.
Ugh.
I don't binge on it. I just leave it on for like 10 hours a day while I'm working.
I'm just thinking that I don't think you're right. I don't think you're right in the head.
Oh no, am I? Why don't you test that?
All right, hold on, MJ. You have to understand. For a lot of people, YouTube is replacing network television.
I realize it. Well, YouTube also offers regular channels because you can buy YouTube TV.
It's a different platform, though. There's a YouTube app and there's a YouTube TV
I realize it, that idiots on skateboards throwing themselves through roofs of tool sheds is different than using YouTube to watch
tutorials.
The Food Network.
And what my kids watch, they watch like other kids playing video games and doing stupid stuff. I was watching a documentary on Flat Earth yesterday. So, talk about so I'm watching something informative and real. Yeah. And they're watching stupidness.
Yeah, that's why Froggy runs in here every other day with a new conspiracy garbage theory that he saw on YouTube.
Did you see the new Aztec formations that were found on the moon?
Oh, you stop it, please.
Totally believable.
I'm telling you, dude.
Listen to this. Since launching in 2005, YouTube has revolutionized the way that people watch videos online, offering users endless content on virtually every topic, blah, 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 blah. A team from Australian Institute for Suicide Research and Prevention that's AceRap, they found that frequent habitual YouTube users exhibit higher levels of loneliness, anxiety, and depression, Froggy.
Whatever.
And you are just inordinately on YouTube for a crazy amount of time.
What is it about YouTube that's worse for you than regular TV?
Yeah.
Seriously, doesn't this sound like the latest thing just to blame depression on something? What were people depressed on? I don't know, in the 90s.
And I'll tell you what, why don't you call up Dr. Luke Balcombe and Emeritus Professor Diego Del Leo from Griffith University School of Applied Psychology and AceRap, and why don't you tell them off then?
You know what happened?
Yeah.
Those doctors had a meeting, and they said, hey, listen, we need you guys to write a report that's going to get us some clicks on our website. And that's what they did.
Speaking of the 80s, there was nothing but depressing TV. Like,
Seriously.
remember that one Sunday night show hosted by...
like Silver Spoons.
Bob Saget. What was that show?
America's Funniest Home Videos?
Yeah.
So depressing.
That show made me, cry,
you're
basically.
You're lucky you survived that time.
Listen to this. Notably, individuals experiencing the most negative effects were young people under 29 years of age and those regularly watching content about other people's lives.
Okay, so that's what TV is, content about other people's lives. So how is that any different? I'll tell you what is different. So did they add this to their little study?
Give it to them, Rox.
The difference is back in the day when we watched TV, it was appointment watching. And now YouTube is all on demand. Is that what makes people depressed?
Well, why don't you call up Dr. Balcombe and ask him? Because Dr. Balcombe explains that the fostering of parasocial relationships between content creators and followers may cause concern.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, is that why I should be worried? Because my kids are like obsessed with Stephen Cher and Trin and Madison, and they think they're going to meet him someday. And why can't we go visit Stephen Cher? And can I write him a love note and blah, blah, blah? Is that the issue?
And then there's also another story out. I think it was the Wall Street Journal that I saw yesterday about TikTok. All right, hold on a minute. We're up to caller 104. So line 4 is the next one. All right, line 4 is 105. So
are they listening live or are they watching us on YouTube?
Let me grab that line. Hi, good morning. This is the MJ Morning Show Customer Service Department. May I help you? MJ speaking.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, good morning.
Good morning.
What is your name?
Danielle.
I'm sorry?
Danielle.
Danielle. And Danielle, are you calling the MJ Morning Show on Q105 for any particular reason?
For the tablet?
Yes. Well, I've got good news for you, Danielle, but you're only halfway there. You are caller 105.
Woohoo!
Danielle, what was the name of last hour's winner?
Last hour's winner was Tammy.
Tammy. Ooh, that was very tentative the way you said that.
I mean, you didn't really sound very confident there, Danielle.
Yes, but that is correct.
That was nervous. Thank you.
You got Tammy is correct. Danielle, you win. You've got the next tablet in tablet tag.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Tammy, where are you calling from?
This is Danielle.
Oh, I'm sorry. Still have Tammy on my brain. Danielle, where are you calling from?
Brandon.
Oh, fantastic. Are you a 33511, Brandon?
Yes, I am.
Oh, fantastic. Look at that.
Look at MJ.
Yeah, nice to hear.
Yeah, MJ studies the zip code map on weekends.
Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. Hey, Danielle, congratulations. You've got the next tablet thanks to two college brothers moving and storage. Smartest move you will ever make. And you're our latest winner, Danielle. And guess what? Your name is going to live on at least until next hour.
Your name will go down in the annals of MJ Morning Show history.
Of 8 o'clock a.m. history on Tuesday, the 16th of May, 2023. Danielle, I'm going to put you on hold. Andrew's going to get all your information. Hey, Danielle, thank you so much for listening to the MJ Morning Show, and we highly appreciate it.
Thank you. Been listening forever. Love you guys.
Oh, thank you. Love you too. All right, look at that. So remember, folks, Danielle just won. Next hour, we give away another tablet. Tablet tag is on. Just remember that Danielle just won when you call up next hour and try to grab the next tablet. as tablet tag rolls on. We still have 2 more to give away. The 8 o'clock hour tablet, and then later on, the 9 o'clock hour tablet. All right, moving. Oh, there was a tick. Listen, I'm not going to get into it, but if you care about it, there was like some new Wall Street Journal story about a TikTok. Also, that it again takes you down rabbit holes and could be suicidal.
I think the TikTok thing, not only the crazy stuff they show you, but the way you scroll. It's like porn or something.
But it's what do you know?
Roxanne, holy crap!
No.
Roxanne, would you like?
You know what I mean?
Would you like to share what
that's
categories you like?
Did you mean to say it's addictive?
Hold on.
Instead of it's like pizza delivery man videos.
Yeah, hey, on a minute. Let's.
I got a pie for you, babe.
Hey, Roxanne, would you like to?
Why is there a hole in the middle of the pizza?
Stop it, Froggy.
Hey,
is there something you'd like to share with us, Roxanne?
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's the nature of it.
It's addictive.
It's addictive. It hits.
Don't say addictive.
It's the dopamine release.
I have your large pizza with extra sausage for Roxanne.
That a foot long?
You know what's amazing?
It's a pizza, Frog.
Every line is still ringing, and we just gave it away. All right, if you're calling in now, you can stop calling because the next unit will be given. Oh, I said unit.
Oh, come on.
All right, so the next tablet in the 8 o'clock hour, and the 8 o'clock hour starts in 5 minutes. It's 7:55 right now. All right, let me give everyone an update on what's going on here with my health. Now, generally, Fester, what do you think? I'm a pretty healthy guy overall.
Yes, you are a healthy person.
Right. I don't get sick very often.
You don't get the flu. You don't get colds.
Yeah.
You don't get sniffles.
Didn't get COVID?
No,
you didn't get COVID.
Well, to the best of my knowledge. I mean, I might have had one of those stealth cases where you didn't even know you had it, but I didn't know I had it. All right.
You haven't called in sick since I've known you.
That is true. I since I've been here, I've not called in sick. I've taken, scheduled days off.
I don't know that there's ever been a time I could think of where we all come into the show and MJ's not here, or in like 10 minutes before the show, hey guys, I got to call in sick today.
We're talking like 30 years worth. I mean, a long time.
I can't think of one instance where that's happened.
All right, well, guys, I've got a freaking ticking time bomb in my kidney.
Oh my gosh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, an MJ health update. Went for a CT scan last night. By the way, I got to thank Annette. Annette over at Tower Radiology. It's now, I think, TGH. So TGH bought Tower.
Well, the T's already there, so they saved a lot of money on the sign.
There you go.
Take down the hour and put up the GH, and we got it.
All right, so here's the deal. I called up my buddy, Dr. Chuck. I'm like, hey, I need a urologist. Things are not looking good here. I had that really bad pain in my kidney on Sunday during Mother's Day biscuit brunch. I'm lying down half the time while my guests were in.
Dude.
And then I'm sorry, folks, to be descriptive, but my number one looks like old power steering fluid. Ugh. All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That makes my kidney hurt just hearing that.
But it means the stone is like bouncing around. I mean, I hope that's it. All right. So my buddy, Dr. Chuck, hooked me up with a good friend of his who's a urologist. And he and my primary got together, and this is like, 4:30 yesterday afternoon. They quickly collaborated, and they made some calls, and they got me in at 6:30 last night at the TGH Imaging. I went to the location on Habana.
Were they closed?
No. They're
like the janitor there taking your imaging?
They're open late.
Okay.
No, they're open late. But they squeezed me in. And I got a CT last night of my, torso so they could see what the hell's going on inside my kidneys. And that was at about 6:30. That's the CT's fast, man. It's like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, because I yesterday I think I said MRI when I should have said CT. The MRI is the one that goes, bang, 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 bang. And you got to hold still for like 16 hours in that damn thing.
Generally a longer time than just a couple of minutes.
I know. I've had a couple of MRIs, and those things were like 45 minutes. I'm like, is this thing done yet? And then I had a piece of metal in my pocket, and it flew across the room, and it hit someone in the face.
Nice.
No, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
I would have made it a little more fun.
No, seriously. There was a story years ago that there was like a metal oxygen tank in the room, and they cranked on the MRI, and it like pulled the oxygen tank and like slammed into the patient in the tube. It was like crazy. Yeah, the MRIs, man, those things. You want to talk about you want to go magnet fishing, Froggy?
Oh, yeah.
Just bring a $2 million Siemens or Philips or GE MRI machine and dip that in the water.
Good idea.
See what you dig up.
Sounds economical.
A $6 million machine we're going to put in the water here.
So I went and got a CT last night, and the urologist is going to get the results at 9 o'clock this morning. However,
you pushed him?
Well, no, I got friends, and had some radiology folks. They looked at my pictures last night, so I have a little bit of a preview.
Oh man, you're bugging all your friends.
Well,
can you please look at these just to make sure I'm all right?
So
bugging your urologist, you've been looking at this junk all day, and I got to see yours. Oh God!
So I don't have the full deal. I got to wait for the urologist, who's really the expert at looking at all this stuff. Apparently, there's a fairly large stone that's in my kidney right now.
Is it Mick Jagger?
Well, it is a rolling. It's a rolling stone, man.
That
but,
was funny.
But here's the deal. No, it's a pickled Keith. What's his face?
Keith Richards.
Yeah.
All right. So, is it surgery? Do you have to have done?
No. I don't. Well, hopefully not.
You better hope not, buddy.
Can they put a blaster in there?
But here's the deal.
I got some advice for you, but go ahead.
I'm peeing steering fluid since.
Dude, that's way too.
Listen. I'm just saying.
I'm thirsty.
This is an open show, and it's scary when it looks like when you're doing number one, it looks like Dracula's throwing up. I mean, it's
like you're taking free samples at Coca-Cola factory in Atlanta.
Dude, it looks like I'm a fountain.
I've done that.
It either looks like iced tea, or it looks like I'm handing out free samples of Code Red Mountain Dew.
All right, in my experience, I've had 5 of them.
You've had 5,
and I've had 1 surgery, and that means it's moving. It's on its way.
Well,
any day now.
But here's the deal: I have no pain right now, so I had
wherever it is. It's
I had the pain on Sunday. Had to lie down, but it never got to the kidney stones that I had in my left kidney that came out in August of 2019. Those were excruciating. I was laid up. It was like I was shot with a shotgun in my torso. It was the worst pain I've ever experienced. And that episode, it began on the 19th of August, 2019, and I didn't pass the stones until the 30th of August. So that was like 11 freaking days of misery, but it was also on and off. It would I'd be fine, and then the next thing I know, it was like, I just got stabbed by...
It's like when pregnant women have the contractions, right? Is that what it is?
Is that it?
Yeah,
because it hits you for you're like, oh.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh.
So I'm standing here, folks, doing this show, and I don't know what's going to happen. That's why I said it's like a ticking, time bomb right now.
I feel like I'm playing Pie in the Face.
I feel like it's an episode of MacGruber, and the thing's about MacGruber. It's going to blow up at any minute here. But what's going on? Apparently, and also back in 2019 when I was scanned, when I had my CTs back then, I had 2 3-millimeter stones in my left kidney, and there was 1 2-millimeter stone in my right. So that thing has probably been growing. How big is that freaking stone now? And why is it not hurting? Why do I feel fine? Just the number one doesn't look very good. But what's going on? Is it tucked away in a spot where it's just not causing me pain? I guess it's when it starts to block, right? When the blockage occurs.
I don't like this. This is making me...
Yeah.
This
is a lot of hot kidney talk.
This is what I need you to do.
But I'm just telling you, that's what's going on. So I'm probably going to see the urologist because I probably need to have blood work done and
you're going to have to have it extracted.
The urinalysis done. I probably need to go for that later today after I get off the morning show. But I just want to let everyone know that
thank you.
I don't know what's going to happen. I got to be here because we're doing tablet tag for the whole rest of this week. We're doing tablet tag all next week, and I've got a ticking kidney stone time bomb, and I guess there might be more in there now. So I think there's one large one in there, but there could be a bunch of little cousins floating around, like the asteroid belt or something.
At this stage, would it just be easier to get a transplant?
No, I don't need a
Just
transplant.
take out the whole kidney. There's a whole big
But
rock
Michelle
garden.
could give you one.
But again, your mind starts wandering when you have these weird little symptoms.
Yeah.
It's like, I hope it's nothing else. You just want it to be just kidney stones and that's it.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's what your symptoms are.
But I'm hoping. Now, Michelle was on Google last night, like that Brady Bunch episode.
No,
where,
don't do that.
Where Peter was convinced he was dying. You know what I'm talking? Remember
Yeah.
that episode?
The worst thing you could do is go on the internet and WebMD and
Oh,
all
yeah.
that and
Oh,
say
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
urinating dark.
Michelle has a list of 27 things that I have right now.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Just go home today.
Yes.
I want you to drink celery juice, fresh celery juice, and I want you to eat asparagus, a lot of it. I hope you're not one of those people that has the gene that makes your asparagus stink or your pee stink after you've eaten asparagus, because I think about 50% of us have that. And if you know, you know. I also want you to just, take rest and you'll be fine.
Yes.
But I'm just letting folks know that I could get struck down at any moment where this thing decides to move and block. And that's when it gets really, really bad. And again, you'd rather be shot.
No, I would not rather be shot.
I mean,
definitely don't want an
If I
exit
gave you
wound.
an option, a legitimate option, okay, look, here's a pebble you're going to have to pass through your junk, or a bullet.
That's going to exit your body as well.
Hey, did you see the image? You see the picture supplied by the Treasure Island Police Department?
No.
I didn't know that Treasure Island still had a police department. Because in Pinellas, a lot of those small police departments, they kind of folded, and then the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office took over.
Just kind of absorbed the smaller jurisdiction.
Oh,
yeah.
man. You got to be kidding me. I just felt something in my kidney.
Oh, see?
You've got is that psychosomatic or is that really happening?
It's really happening.
Oh, man, I just felt a little.
Maybe he's listening. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna move right now and piss this guy off.
You're going to have to deliver that thing right now.
So Treasure Island, I guess they still have a police department, because I'm looking at their Facebook page from 2 days ago. Did you see that cops were called a report of a gator on the beach at Treasure Island?
Yes. That's crazy. You don't see gators that often in salt water, right?
Well, it wasn't a real gator. Did you see? Did you really read the story?
Well, I saw images of I saw the Treasure Island thing, then I was like, it's at the beach.
It was an elaborate sand sculpture that they thought was a real gator. People called 911 to report a gator on the beach at Treasure Island. And here's the Facebook post from the Treasure Island Police Department. Crikey.
Oh, crikey.
Look at the size of that gator one of our officers tried rounding up on Treasure Island Beach last night. Okay, it wasn't a real gator. It was just a crafty sand sculpture. That reminds us, we love the talented people creating works of art in the sand, but with it being turtle nesting season, remember to flatten sandcastle sculptures before you leave. The sea turtles will thank you.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm going to hold this up to MJTV right now. And for those, hey, and Andrew, can you put the Treasure Island Facebook post? Can you put the link up? All right, you got to see this. It's really a great-looking gator. I mean, somebody did this is incredible. This is like, what was that sand sculpture contest they had?
The Sugar Sand Festival?
Yeah, that thing.
Yes.
I mean, this gator is almost like the quality of that.
Yeah, I would fall for that.
This is a three-dimensional. Look at the freaking gator. Is this incredible?
Yes.
And it's at night and the way the light hits
Exactly. So they thought it was a real gator at Treasure Island.
Yep.
All right. Andrew's going to get the Facebook post of the Treasure Island Police Department up at mjmorningshow.com, and we'll have this up in stories mentioned so you can take a look. But it was not a real gator. It was a sand sculpture. Hey, speaking of gators, did you see that there's a remote control gator head that you can put in the water?
Oh my gosh.
This has been around, right?
I think they did that was in a movie, wasn't it? Like an old movie?
I had no idea this existed until I saw the story.
Yeah, this. I think I've heard of this. It's like a RC boat, but it looks like a gator head.
It's a gator head. So if you want to clear people out of the water, or if people are messing around in your secret fishing hole, You just put the remote control gator head in the water and you just hide in the bushes and run that gator head, guaranteed to run anyone out of the area.
Dude, you can buy one at Bass Pro Shop for $29. Amazon has them.
Dude, they sell these at Bass Pro Shop?
If I had to name one store where you could get a radio controlled gator head, tell me you'd get something besides.
Nope, Sally's Beauty Supply.
Ooh. Okay, they have them as well. Walmart has one available online for $26.
The remote control gator head.
Those things give somebody a heart attack.
Tell you what.
Yeah.
You could probably get in trouble. You could probably get charged with something if you cause a panic.
Really?
Right.
Yeah.
Or what if you cause another real gator to try to mate with that?
That's just hot.
Well, there's no body. So
I know, but you still see the head coming at you. And
you just start humping its head.
They start humping a D cell.
Be all
I had a moment last night. We were looking outside.
You were humping a D cell?
I mean,
you live right on a pond. You shouldn't let your girls walk around that thing.
Well, that's what we were talking. Well, of course they would never, but I mean, I always reinforce that.
Do you keep your kids away from the edge?
I don't even let my kids go outside. They're not
God. Like Michael Jackson?
Yeah, no, we go out in the front yard, but
you
not in the backyard.
You should have named your daughter Blanket.
Can I hold her over balconies?
Exactly.
No, I don't let them go in the backyard. But again, we were just looking outside for eating dinner, and I was like, look, there's this big gator, and I just reminded them, I go, especially this time of year, April, May, and June, it's alligator mating season, so you never know what their behavior is going to be like. And all of a sudden, my 6-year-old's like, mating? What's mating?
What's that, Mommy?
What's mating?
What's
and I was
mating
like,
season?
Oh, what did I say? I said alligator dating season. Yep, they go on dates this time of year.
Well, it's when two alligators love each other very much. And
it's like when Mommy loves Daddy and, and
Daddy buys everything.
All that. Yeah, there you go.
Mommy has to feel like she's obligated.
All right, folks, stand by. It is 8:10. It is 8:10 in the morning. This is the MJ Morning Show. And sometime now in the 8 o'clock hour, we'll tell you when to call in for tablet tag. So we'll give away another tablet sometime this hour. Just remember who just won the tablet last hour. So this hour we'll tell you when to call in, what number caller to be, and if you know the last winner, boom, you've got the next tablet. And then we'll give away another one in the 9 o'clock hour later today here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. I saw another curious item last night. Do you know what pre-juvenation Botox shots are, Roxanne?
I like to consider myself someone who is up on all the beauty terms and trends, but I've never heard of that. I've never heard those words put together. No.
Do you realize that people are getting Botox injections at a ridiculously young age?
Well, I knew that. Yeah, people do it in their 20s.
Yeah, I've got a story about a Botox user that started getting Botox when she was 22 years old.
For prevention.
Well, that's what it is. It's like it's like prevent. Do you say preventive maintenance or preventative maintenance?
Ooh,
I think both are actually acceptable.
I think preventative is better.
Preventative or preventive maintenance?
One applies to your body and face. The other one applies to your car.
I don't think it works that way. But there's a story about Addie Esslinger.
We do make jokes.
She's 20. Listen, this woman is 27 years old. 27-year-old Addie Esslinger is now a veteran Botox user.
At 27?
27. She started when she was 22, and the deal is that you don't have wrinkles really, or you don't have crow's feet or laugh lines or the laugh smile. But when you start the Botox in these certain areas that are going to get the lines, that the word is that it's preventative maintenance, and it prevents it from happening as fast. I don't. It sounds like just like Botox Incorporated getting a way to just get a lot of people to start spending earlier is what it sounds like to me.
Well, I'll tell you, you wouldn't think of a 16-year-old as having wrinkles, but there are plenty of 16-year-olds who get those two little 11, like the 11 between your eyebrows.
What is
the frown?
When you get the little you get the two lines that look like an 11.
Right, between your eyebrows, and you can have those at any age. I mean, I see them on my 6-year-old sometimes if she's mad. So that would be something that a 20-something-year-old might be like, oh, I don't like this scowl. Let me get rid of that.
You know what we ought to do? We ought to go to phones here quickly. Folks, this is not for the tablet. Do not call for the tablet yet. What is the youngest Botox user or the youngest Botox recipient that we can find right now. Or if you know somebody, maybe you've got a daughter, maybe you've got a friend's daughter. Or if it's you, I would like to hear, how old are you? And if you're on the young side, are you getting Botox already? Let's go to the young Botox lines, 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. So if you are getting Botox and you are at the younger end of the age spectrum, I'd love to hear from you right now. I wonder what the youngest Botox user that we can find is right now. 800-990-1047. And let's say you know somebody, they're not listening now, or maybe you just call us up, tell us.
Yeah, maybe you're on your way to middle school. You're in the car.
If you know somebody that's really young and is already getting Botox shots, 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047.
Well, that's a really specific ask.
It is. But I'm guessing that we have people that are listening that are getting Botox, or maybe you're in your 40s now. When did you start getting Botox?
Or if you work in the Botox, if you work in big Botox, let's say you're the sticker. Is that what the person's called that injects the Botox?
No, it's a
injector.
Horticulturist.
No, Froggy.
What is it?
It's
poker.
A horticulturist is like plants.
Oh, I know one. I forget her name. I forget her title.
An esthetician?
Yeah, something like that.
That's the word you're looking for? Esthetician, not an anesthetician.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
MJ, do you know?
Or if you give Botox shots, whatever that person is called, who's the youngest person you've provided your service to?
That's another good way to have Andrew maybe grab some calls.
Mind you, we have no idea what your job is called because we're guessing all over the place.
So if you're one of the individuals that does Botox at a plastic surgery center or at one of these cosmetic places, what is the youngest patient that you've given Botox injections for? But it is happening. You have folks in their 20s now, their early 20s, according to this Wall Street Journal deal. You've got people in their early 20s that are getting Botox.
And what is it called? Preventigation?
What?
What is it called? You said it was a word, preventigation.
No, I said prejuvenation.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sounds like you got a hair lip over there or something.
I never heard that word before. Prejuvenation.
Prejuvenation.
I'm saying it wrong still?
Prejuvenation.
And it's esthetician.
Yeah, esthetician. All right, hang on. Andrew's screening calls and putting some on hold.
I love when we speak in syllables.
Can I grab line 2, Andrew? Can I grab 2? All right, let me grab line 2. This is Christian in Brandon. Hey, Christian, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi, how's it going? So one of my friends, she does OnlyFans, and she's 21 right now, and she's been getting Botox, and she's thinking about getting, a couple other procedures done because of it.
How old? She's 21?
Yeah, that's correct.
And did you say she's on OnlyFans?
Yeah.
So she's doing like adult content at 21 on OnlyFans, and she's getting Botox and other procedures as well?
Correct.
Interesting.
Does she want to have no expression on her face for her subscribers? Is that what she's trying to go for at 21?
I have no clue, but she wants to get her chi-chis done, and she wants to get a Brazilian butt lift.
She wants to get her chi-chis done?
Was this grease?
Yeah.
Is that her boobs?
Yeah.
Hold on. The boobs are called chi-chis? That was an old Mexican chain when I was a kid.
Yeah,
we used to go to Chi-Chi's at Lynn Haven Mall.
Yeah, like for birthdays and stuff. I like that place.
In Virginia Beach. We used to go there on Friday nights. So, all right, hey, it's her, and she wants a Brazilian butt lift. Well, I'll tell you what. Don't go to that lady that killed that woman. Remember that story we did a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, don't go to her.
Yeah.
My God, that was a mess.
She's booked anyway, so.
How often does your 21-year-old friend, Christian, go for Botox?
That I don't know. I know she she started last year, and her birthday's coming up, so she's probably going to do something again for her birthday.
Nice.
Wow. All right, Christian. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for calling in.
I can't believe how many people are on OnlyFans.
Hey, Andrew, you had like 3 other calls that were screened and on hold. Where the hell did they go?
You'd have to ask the people who hung up where they went.
We had a call from Jackie.
Oh, dude, attitude. Add a freaking dude. Dude, calm down. You're gonna blow up.
To both of you.
All right, so hold on a minute. Can you tell me what the callers said that were on hold that hung up?
The only one that I had up there for you, her daughter had it at 23.
Wow. All right, phones are still ringing. See if you can grab it. Before I move on, see if you can grab some more.
Okay.
Yeah, Rox.
The text lines are exploding with Botox.
So, you know what?
Call in, people.
Yeah, listen, we appreciate you texting.
We should shut the text line down.
Well,
call in.
But the issue is that Roxanne is getting like dozens and dozens of texts. Call in 800-990-1047. All right, what?
We have a bunch of 20-somethings that come in for Botox, for preventative Botox. Another says we have a lot of young people come in when they have migraines and they want to deal with their migraines through Botox. One girl says, I started Botox when I was 26. I'm 40 now, 0 wrinkles on my face. I have my dad's big forehead, so I never wanted to have excessive wrinkles on my forehead. My friends started getting it in their mid-30s, and they have a ton of wrinkles because they started later. Okay.
All right, so Andrew's still screening calls. Let me know. Okay, I will grab one more. Like every now all the lines are ringing. All right, so Jen in St. Pete. Jen, maybe the last call on this. Jen, turn your radio all the way down. And are you a young Botox recipient?
I am 40 and I just got my first round of Botox, but I do manage a med spa.
All right, so, and you guys do Botox at the med spa?
We do Botox, we do Morpheus, we do not do fillers, but yep, we do all of
right, so what are the youngest patients that you see getting Botox at your med spa?
It's 27.
See, that's on the older end because the Wall Street Journal story I have says that like as young as 22.
Yeah, and I have had people as young as 19 request it. My injector will not do those services on somebody that young.
Wow.
They don't believe in that.
Wow. And so what's the youngest age?
She really actually hesitated to do it on a 27-year-old. She doesn't really like to do it before the age of 30, and she's very conservative with her injecting.
Well, listen, you just got him starting at 40. Hey, Jen, thanks for calling in. I appreciate it.
No problem. Have a great day.
You too. Haley's in Trinity. Hey, Haley. All right, last call on this, and we're going to move on. And I got to talk about this TV show that Michelle and I just binge watched, and it is hysterical. And there's like major buzz on this. Haley, welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Hey guys, love your show. Listen every morning.
Thank you, Haley. How old are you?
So I'm 25, just a fresh 25-year-old.
Yeah, and are you a Botox recipient already?
Yeah, so I tried it a couple months ago because generally when I was getting ready in the morning, I could tell that I'm constantly getting forehead lines. I'm always raising my eyebrows for pretty much everything that I do. So I tried to kind of train myself not to raise my eyebrows so much, but it really wasn't successful. So I went to go and get Botox so that I don't lift my eyebrows to create those lines as much, and it definitely helps a lot.
How do you train yourself not to lift your eyebrows? This isn't like an involuntary movement.
Sometimes when you're getting ready, it's not really necessary, or you may not realize you're doing it, but it's not necessary for you to be like lifting your eyebrows so high. So I just tried to be conscious of it, even though it is, something that's involuntary.
Okay, so you're like talking about when you put on makeup or something to not have your eyebrows move. If I came and told you something really shocking, your eyebrows wouldn't move at all.
They still go up.
Huh.
Well, there we go. 25 years old. And I mean, do you notice a difference when you get your Botox? What happens to your face?
It's really not that much different. It's really light, so my eyebrows still go up. I still have facial expressions. I just don't have such deep lines on my forehead anymore. It's just a little bit so that it doesn't, she says, as my esthetician says, it just helps you from your muscle from going up so high and creating the fine line.
And creating like the indentation over time. And I guess the theory is if you start Botox young in the areas where you're going to have more lines later on, that you can like stave that off. Hey, Haley, 25-year-old Haley, thanks for listening to us every morning. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a great day, guys.
Hey, and Haley, maybe you'll call in again because we're going to give away another tablet in just a few minutes.
I might.
Thank you, Haley.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right, so tablet tag, it's, what time is it? 8:24. So we're going to give away another tablet here in just a few minutes. This will be the 8 o'clock hour tablet tag, giving away Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets every single hour, every day this week. That's 20 tablets this week, and then we'll do it again next week. No one does this. 40 total tablets, all brought to you by Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. It's the smartest move you will ever make. Now, this TV show that Michelle and I started watching is freaking hilarious. And, man, it's pretty fresh. You know what it's on?
Hulu.
No.
I have no idea.
No.
We're just going to guess streaming services until we get it?
No, I'm going to tell you right now. It's on
Crackle. What's that?
Oh, is
Freevee.
Yeah.
You love that channel.
I'll tell you what. I discovered Freevee like a year ago, or maybe a little more than a year ago, when I wanted to watch all of the Adam 12 episodes.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to go back and watch all those episodes of Adam 12, which I remembered when I was a kid. And I think my brain's regressing, and I'm trying to go back to childhood memories. So
I've noticed that lately with you a
do
lot.
you really?
That happens at your age.
Yeah. Stop it.
No,
So-
have you watched Leave It to Beaver?
No, I did when I was a kid, but I don't really have an
It's
interest.
really bad.
Yeah, I know. I don't really have an interest in going back and
Between
watch.
that and the kidney stones, do you have your will and all your affairs in order and things
You know
like
what,
that?
Roxanne.
You know, I just spoke to Michelle about that, and I said, you know, we need to update our will. But I did with the whole kidney stone issue, and me, whizzing power steering fluid. I did tell the kids, remember, I want my ashes scattered at Little Cayman. So
they're like, thanks a lot, Dad.
I just reminded the family, remember,
Right.
and I don't want a ceremony. I don't want any, when I pass away, I don't want any ceremony. I don't want a funeral.
Don't worry.
I don't
That's
want.
what my dad did. He was like, I don't want people standing around talking about me.
Yeah, I don't want any. When I pass away, I don't want anything. Do not. That is going to be a direct instruction. I do not want any ceremony. I don't want any.
We're gonna do ashes out the butt, and we're gonna like the old contest, big butt.
Just put the ashes in a T-shirt cannon or something.
Yeah, we'll hire a crop duster just to fly her down.
No. I told my family that I want my ashes scattered at Little Cayman.
I want my ashes stuffed into a Zenith 1926 radio.
Well, I don't collect that early. My collection is pretty much 1930.
Damn it, so close.
5 to 1938. That's the sweet spot for Zenith Antique Radios.
Shot my ashes off at the BMW dealership.
So jam me in the tailpipe of an E39 M5, okay? All right, so on...
Ooh, that's a nice little jingle thingy.
I don't think I've ever watched anything on Freevee.
Dude, I'm telling you, you're missing
they have
out.
Old Wheel of Fortune and old Jeopardy from like the 70s.
I'm telling you, there is a fresh new series, and it is incredible.
Wait, I thought it was all old stuff.
Yeah.
On
No.
It's free TV.
No.
They have a lot of
They
it.
have all kinds of stuff. Oh man, I think my stone is moving around.
Come on, Stone.
Yeah.
Go.
I just felt it.
Lodging,
Yeah. You know what? I named the stone.
Of course you
Oh
did.
yeah, I named mine Frederick. What'd you name
I
yours?
named it Leon.
Leon.
Because Leon is getting larger.
Oh.
That's why I named it Leon. All right. So Freevee, Michelle and I, we were laughing out loud. This is fresh. It's on Freevee. It's called Jury Duty. Has anybody?
Oh my God.
Do you know about this?
Yes, I've heard about that. People say it's hilarious.
It is. So here's the deal. Remember I told you that my high school group that we kind of got back together, we have a text.
Oh, yeah. We heard all about it. They all smoke pot. You don't.
Exactly. So Kyle and Doug and Mike and...
Wait, is that the show where the guy was on crutches and he was like kicking stuff, trying to get up, and he had like a whole... He had like... It's a comedy. It's a prank show.
You mean the butt seat?
The butt seat. Yeah,
that's one of the scenes.
That's what it was. Yeah,
that's one of the scenes where he has the butt seat where it attaches to you and you dangle like crutch legs off your back. All right, hold on a minute. So here's the deal.
So now I got to watch Jury Duty on Freevee.
And it's free. It's totally free. So you don't. It's just a streaming platform. You don't pay for it. It's totally free. If you have like the Android TV or whatever, or Apple TV, go to Roku. Just go to Freevee, get the app, and then it's Jury Duty, and it's like the hottest freaking thing right now. So my friends were all on my old high school text group, all nostalgic old times. And Mike, who lives out in Arizona now, Mike last week in our text group says, guys, if you want to watch something really funny, if you want to start laughing like immediately, watch Jury Duty on Freevee. So Mike tipped me off, and I said to Michelle, this was over the weekend, I said, hey, so we got to watch this thing called Jury Duty. I put it on, and boom, we were hooked. It's only like 8 episodes.
Well, season 1 is the only thing that they have.
I don't know if there's going to be a season 2.
Well, who's in on it? The jury?
Let me tell the story.
Please.
You know what? Before I give away the tablet, no tablet, let's go to phones quickly. Who is watching Jury Duty right now, or who has watched Jury Duty? If you agree with me that this is very good, that this is a surprise hit out of nowhere. Freevee is owned by Amazon, so I'm wondering why they put it on Freevee instead of Amazon Prime.
Well, I think it's a Prime service if you have that. You can get it in the Prime app.
What? No, Freevee is free.
Right. But
Freevee, it's a whole separate platform. It's totally different than Prime.
Like if you have Amazon Fire Stick, it's loaded onto that already.
But Freevee is available everywhere. You can do Freevee. The app is available anywhere. It's totally free. So maybe they knew they had a hit, and they were trying to just get a lot of people going to Freevee to really like pump up Freevee. Either that, or they didn't think it was going to be a hit. But this has turned into a major, major hit. This is like must-see TV. It's called Jury Duty, and it's on Freevee. So if you've look at the phones. If you've watched it, 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047, and it is great. Michelle and I were laughing. It was just like a surprise show out of nowhere. And Froggy, to answer your question, the premise is they find a guy who he's called for jury duty, and he's also told that they're going to make a documentary about jury duty and following a trial. He is the only real person. Everybody else is fake. All of the other jurors are fake.
That's funny.
The judge is fake. The defense attorney, the plaintiff's attorney, the bailiff, everyone is fake. And they shot it in a community in L.A. County. So they're in a real building. I don't know if it's an older courthouse. I don't know all the logistics.
Did they tell you in the show, like, what the setup? Did they say this man?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, they explained
in the beginning, it's like, this is not an ordinary trial. Everyone is fake except for, and then this guy, this dude, Ronald Gladden, is the guy that was recruited who didn't know it was fake. This guy's turning into a major star. And people, because the guy is so kind, the guy is so nice to everyone, and the guy turned into something they didn't expect, this lovable, likable guy, and now he has gotten representation, and he might go on to other, he's like a construction manager or something, and it is incredible, and I'm looking at some of the stories that I printed out. FYI, jury duty's Ronald Gladden may or may not be single. Jury duty star Ronald Gladden signs with Artists First. Jury duty fans are thirsting for nice guy Ronald Gladson. This is from the LA Times.
I think you're my soulmate, how Ronald Gladden became the nice guy thirst trap.
Oh, I mean, this is incredible. All right, let's go to phones. Every line is jammed up. Brian from my old stomping grounds, man. the home of WNVZ, Norfolk and Newport News. So Newport News, Virginia. Hey, Brian, go ahead.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I knew immediately what you guys were talking about because we binged it 2 weekends ago.
Yep.
And
it just dropped like April 21st. It just dropped at in April.
Yeah. Everybody was talking about it, and I saw a lot of stuff on social media about it. So then I was like, it's a rainy weekend. Let's just watch this. And I thought it was going to be a stupid premise. I'm like, how does this dude not know what's going on? And then you get hooked, and I really like how it plays on a lot of emotions. Like, I mean, it's really cool, the dynamics in it.
Well, the quirky characters, and it's...
Yeah.
I mean,
oh my God, the one girl, like, that was, like, really young and had, like wanted to date the one dude with...
all the crazy eyeshadow on her, right?
Oh, my God, she was hilarious.
Okay, this is some real inside baseball
stuff. I can't believe nobody cracked a smile or laugh. I don't know how they did it.
But then also, they have a real celebrity. They had, what's his name? Marsden?
James Marsden?
Yeah.
So they have James Marsden, and James Marsden, who was, Dead to Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he's in it, and he is the Hollywood actor that was called for jury duty. So you have that component of a Hollywood actor who's in on the gag. He's one of the actors so he's trying to get out of the jury duty, and it's just hysterical.
See, that's the premise for a good reality series. We have unsuspecting real people and actors doing the rest of it.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the call, buddy. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right, back to phones. Let me grab Fester. Please put my call screener back up. Thank you. Let me grab Tezra in Sarasota. Hey, Tezra.
Hey, how are you?
Doing fine. What do you think of jury duty?
Oh, funny story. My son just got appointed county judge, and I saw that come up, and I thought, I've got to watch this. And it's hilarious. I talked him into watching it, and now he can't stop laughing.
Oh, yeah. So, Michelle, obviously, we've got a lot of friends that are judges in Pinellas and Hillsborough County, and she's already told some of her judge friends, you got to watch this damn thing. It's hysterical. And so you already finished it?
Yes, I did. I just finished it this morning. It was great.
Yeah, I mean, it's 8 half-hour episodes, right?
Right. And then I watched the bonus clips, which was pretty funny.
Oh, I didn't watch those yet, but I know those are there. Thank you, Tezra. Nicole is in Odessa. Nicole, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Morning, Nicole. So what do you think about jury duty?
I absolutely loved it. The funniest thing was that for some reason it played the last episode first for me.
Oh, no.
It ruined it a little bit, but I also got the inside scoop and got to look at everything with knowing what was going on already.
All right, but great stuff, huh?
Oh, absolutely. It was so heartwarming, just a true gem of a character.
Yeah, and the way Freevee works, just so everyone knows, it's free, but they do insert commercials, and you have to watch them. So there are forced commercials that last like a minute and a half or something. So it's not like a 5-minute commercial break on regular TV. It's a quick like minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes tops. Thanks, Nicole. All right, last call on this. Let me grab Mark in Dade City. Mark, jury duty. Go ahead.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Doing well.
Just absolutely found it hilarious. The judge himself, I don't know where they found the judge, but he was spot on.
Yeah, the judge, well, here's the deal. The judge is fake, but his story is he was like a Chicago area lawyer for 40 years. So, yeah, so he has a lot of legal experience. He's a retired lawyer of 40 years from, I think, the Chicago area. And he said in the final show where they did the whole reveal and everything, and the reveal was also fantastic. It's a brilliant concept. And he said that playing the judge part, he took 40 years of all of like the cranky, crotchety judges, and he took all that experience of the judges that he was before, and he turned that into the character that he was playing.
It made sense. He played it perfectly.
Oh, it was fantastic. Hey, thanks for so Mark, 5 stars?
5 stars.
Yeah.
100%.
Thank you, buddy. So again, I highly recommend this. It's on Amazon's Freevee. So you got to just search for the Freevee, Freevee. You got to search for the app and then look for jury duty. And I'm telling you, you're going to thank me later.
One of our texters reminded us, your buddy, Pauly Shore, in the movie Jury Duty, it was opposite. Pauly Shore was the fake juror, and everything else was real.
Oh, that's right. There was a movie, Jury Duty.
No, he was a real juror in that movie.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see the movie either.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I didn't see much that Pauly Shore did.
Cinema classic.
All right, we will give away the next tablet right now. All right, let's go with caller 105 again. Andrew was he was holding up the little bitty fingers. He was doing the little, like the pinch, little two fingers together. He wanted me to pull a little number. Caller 105, let's go. We got time.
Give Andrew a break.
800-990-1047. Caller 105 right now. If you know last hour's winner, you now win the 8 o'clock hour tablet for Tablet Tag, courtesy of Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. So this is going to be what? Tablet number... Is this... This is tablet number 7 already.
Yeah, we gave 4 yesterday, 2 so far today.
This will be 7. Yep. So this will be the 7th Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet. These originally retailed at $1,100 a piece. Let's go. Full Windows computer. I love it. This is the exact unit I use every day. Caller 105 right now. Just know who won last hour. That's how Tablet Tag works. You keep listening. You listen to hear who won, what the first name is, and then you call the next hour. If you're the right caller, you know the first name of who won previously. Boom, you're in. So this is the 8 o'clock tablet. And I'm looking forward to Andrew saying that, hey, he's up to caller 104. I will take 105 live on the air. I saw something last night where I just called total BS, and I'm like, oh, please, just stop. It has to do with a celebrity, and a celebrity that's making a claim. And this celebrity said something about herself. It is a her. And I'm like, oh, please. And I even said to Michelle, I'm like, give me a break.
Oh, no.
Megan Fox.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
I saw this from Page 6, the gossip site, Page 6, New York Post. Megan Fox says she has never loved her body.
Well, look at her thumbs.
I mean, have you seen her midget thumbs? It was the first thing I thought of when she said
the rest of her's perfect.
It's like she has an impacted thumbnail.
Will you stop? Come on.
MJ, would you like to know how she ranks on WikiFeet?
Listen.
Very high.
Megan Fox's body is in the upper 99th percentile as far as female bodies.
If I wanted to give it half a thumb up, that'd be exactly what she has.
Why are you?
So the thumbs are good, or the feet are good, but the thumbs are bad? Because usually they kind of match.
Look at her feet.
She has like a left thumb that's like itty bitty.
Listen to this. Megan Fox is still struggling to love her body. I have body dysmorphia. I don't ever see myself the way that other people see me. 36 years old. She told Sports Illustrated during the interview for the 2023 swimsuit edition, which you saw the Martha Stewart deal, right?
Unbelievable.
We'll get to that here in a minute because that'll tie in nicely while we wait for caller 105. There's a point in my life where I loved my body. I'm sorry. There is never a point in my life where I ever loved my body. Ever.
Please.
Come on.
Typical hot girl talking.
Oh, really? That's why the minute I saw this, I never liked my body. She's got a smoking hot body. What is she talking about?
I mean, Machine Gun Kelly is the hot one in the relationship.
Do you believe that, or is she just trying to get guys like me talking about, oh, my God, you have the most amazing body. How can you not say you got a great body? Come on.
I think, if she's trying to give a little bit of what's going on inside her mind, everybody has their own issues.
Yeah, how old is she again?
She is 36.
And she has the thumb of a 6-year-old.
Will you stop with the thumb?
Really
I'm not staring at her thumb,
You're going to hurt
okay?
her self-esteem even more, Fester.
Her thumb is not in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition, okay?
Her thumb sort of looks like a little wiener, doesn't it?
Froggy, stop. All right, so
yeah, that body looks perfect.
And she's got 3 children.
Oh, my God, I wonder if they got the thumb.
Do you know who her ex-husband is?
Brian Austin Green.
Yeah, from 90210. Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
admitted that she's always been critical of her image and has an awareness and obsession with her body, even as a child. Listen, is this honest? Is this really? Is she really opening up? Or,
you know what we need to do? We need to take a call from somebody with the same kind of thumbs and ask them if that was something that bothered them as a kid.
It has nothing. Stop with
What are
her
you talking about? It
thumbs.
has nothing to do with a thumb. She has a body dysmorphia problem. She has body dysmorphic thumbs.
All right, listen, she has an amazing female body. I'm not staring at her thumbs. So her thumb is a little stubby. I'm not looking at that.
Her thumbs are a game changer for me.
Maybe that's what she's referring to. Like she's never been comfortable with her body, specifically her thumbs, but she doesn't say that because she doesn't want to draw the attention to it.
It must be that, MJ. What are you, blind and dumb? It must be her thumbs. I think I'm rhyming.
Like her first movie, all the critics gave like half a thumbs up, and they're like, "Oh my god!"
You already did that joke.
No, I didn't.
Half a thumb up, yeah.
Oh, and what does she look like hitchhiking? You're going to come up with that?
I heard that she's being cast for the role of Thumbelina.
Oh, stop it.
That was awesome.
That's the joke you get, Froggy.
Yeah. Listen, she's got a great body, and I just don't know if I'm buying that, she's playing, I've never been happy with my body. Will you stop it? It's 99% of the women on planet Earth would die to have your body.
But if you had those thumbs, call 813-310-8444.
No, don't call that
and let
number.
us know, or text it.
Yeah, text a picture of your thumbs to Fester.
Yeah, right.
813-310-8444.
If you can text with those
or
tiny
wait a
little
minute.
things.
Or if you'd like to send stubby things that look like thumbs to Fester, 813-310-8444.
Oh, come on.
I'll be right back. I got to go take a picture.
All right. Hold on.
All right.
Oh, no.
Oh, and then quickly,
dude.
Quickly, before I take caller 105, Martha Stewart is posing the oldest ever, 81 years old, and Martha Stewart is going to be in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition.
Listen, I'm so happy to get the word out about, or not word out, but like promote yourself. You're older. I get it. That's awesome. But I just want models on my Sports Illustrated swimsuit. I do. I don't want actresses. Martha Stewart wouldn't be on it except for the fact that she's a known personality. I want to stick to models.
8:45 at the MJ Morning Show. Hi, good morning. Who's this?
This is Scott. How are you today?
Scott, we are well. Scott, where are you calling from?
I am calling from Tampa. Working this morning.
What do you do for a living, Scott?
Do some accounting.
Oh, you listen, Roxanne was an accountant in a previous life.
Mm-hmm.
She actually personally sunk Arthur Anderson herself.
Took a lot of hard work to do that.
Open the market for all the other accountants to get jobs at the other firms.
Remember, Big 5 to Big 4.
Hey, so Scott, is there a reason why you're calling the MJ Morning Show right now?
Well, the tablet would be delightful.
Yeah, so as an accountant, would you put like Microsoft Excel on there? Would you have a spreadsheet on there?
No, I do enough work. I think it'd be more just pleasure. Play some games, keep in touch with folks, things of that nature.
Pleasure.
Well, Scott, you are caller 105. Now, you're halfway there. You're living on a prayer. All right, Scott. Scott, tell me who won last hour.
That would have been Danielle.
You got it.
Come on, man.
Oh, that's
come on, what?
Your
blew my eardrums
band
out.
was so loud.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did
Scott,
I hurt?
congratulations.
Scott, congratulations. You're caller 105. You knew the last winner was Danielle, and you just got the next Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet. Hey, thank you. Go ahead and say thanks to Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. Go ahead.
That's a big thanks to Two Brothers Moving and Storage. Awesome.
There you go. Two college brothers.
College, get it right, please.
They're not community college brothers either, my friend.
Yeah, these are Harvard graduate college
like
brothers.
Some junior college or some ITT Tech
Ivy League college brothers. All right, so hey, Scott.
It's Florida. No more junior colleges in Florida. They all change to state college.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Thanks for the info.
Yeah. All right, so Scott, you got it. Congratulations. And now people need to know your first name for next hour.
Awesome. I appreciate it. Thanks
Hey,
so
Scott,
much.
these tablets originally retailed for $1,100. I use the same one every day. I love it. I'm addicted. Thank you, Scott. Hold on, and we'll get all your information.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. You guys have a fantastic day.
You too. All right, Scott just won. We'll give away another one next hour in the 9 o'clock hour. So more tablet tag on the way here on the MJ Morning Show. Just know that Scott just won. Be the right caller next hour. Know that Scott won, and boom, you'll win the next one in less than an hour right here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Hey, did you see this Jerry Springer rumor that's floating around?
Yeah, oh, my God, he's alive?
Hold on a minute. The Jerry Springer rumor floating around. We'll get to that coming up in just a bit. Oh, people kicked out of a private club, like they were members, like one of those private,
dining clubs,
zhuzh clubs, kicked out for taking pictures. Hey, and guess where Michelle and I were over the weekend?
Where?
Saturday night, we were invited to one of those private clubs in
Soho House
in South Tampa.
Okay.
What did you say, Soho House?
Yeah, New York.
What?
Isn't that New
the
York?
one in New York?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's actually a different one. So hold on a minute. Hold on. Next, I'm not going to reveal the club that we were invited to. I'm going to keep that confidential. But there's a famous New York private club where members have been kicked out because of, well, they broke the rules involving a celebrity. And which celebrity? All right, hold on. We'll get into all that next. And another chance at a tablet coming up because we're just minutes away from the 9 o'clock hour. MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Window time. You know, it's kind of funny. We're giving away these Windows Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets. Well, let's talk about the other type of Windows. MJ and the crew here, 9:01. We have just crossed over into the 9 o'clock hour. So that means that at any moment I could give away the next tablet. Like well, not yet. But sometime this hour we'll give away the next tablet. All you got to do is know who just won the last one. I need you to know the first name, be the right caller. So another Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet given away this hour here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105 Standby. Roxy, you just got a text that you wanted to share with me before I get into our scheduled content here on the MJ broadcast?
Yes, this is one of our texters who is my anesthesiologist, so I always text with him regarding medical information.
Whoa, hold on. It's actually your anesthesiologist?
No, I call him
You have a private, puts you to sleep every night like Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
What is it? Conrad Murray over here?
Conrad. It's your very own Conrad Murray. Hey,
I need some milk of amnesia.
More,
Conrad.
I need some of
Propofol.
What did Michael call something juice or what? Didn't he have a
Jesus juice is what I used to give the kids. I put it in sodas.
Right? Wasn't it soda cans?
So what did this anesthesiologist have to say?
Well, he says Leon, which is what you've named your kidney stone.
I've named my kidney stone Leon because apparently Leon is getting larger.
Leon is causing damage, and you're going to get
hold on.
And Leon's getting larger. Leon's getting larger.
Oh, man. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You're going to get pyelonephritis. That's a kidney infection.
I'm going to get pyelonephritis?
Yes.
Ouch. Like you're building a dock outside your house or something. Well, we got a lot of pyelonephritis here.
And if you don't get it crushed or extracted, bro, so you need to do that, bro. And then MJ may need laser lithotripsy or a scope.
What's the one where they kind of bombard you with ultrasonic waves to try to,
maybe that's
kind of jackhammer that thing up?
Lithotripsy.
Yeah, see, it's really a weird thing because right now I have no discomfort. I had discomfort, but nothing debilitating. On Sunday, it kind of wrecked the Mother's Day biscuit brunch because I'm kind of laid up half the time while our guests were over. But it wasn't debilitating like the kidney stones I had back in 2019 where it took like 11, 12 days for them to pass. And I was in the hospital twice. I mean, I don't need that crap right now in the middle of tablet tag.
No, but you should go today because you could get an infection in your bloodstream or get septic.
Well, I am. I'm dealing with the urologist. I went for the CT scan last night. I got a little bit of a heads up on what's going on with the imagery, and I'm waiting for the full real deal diagnosis from the urologist. He's supposed to get a hold of me any moment because he's supposed to have he'll have access when he gets in at 9 a.m. this morning. It's now 9:04. And yeah, listen, I'm not messing around. I'm probably going to have to go for blood work. I hope it's just a stone and it's nothing else. But I'm sitting here wondering, when I'm about to have my head chopped off because that stone is in there and it's, causing blood in my number one. And listen, the issue is that if that sucker, right now it's in like a little happy spot where it's not bugging me.
A little nook.
I felt like a little movement like an hour ago because I said, ooh, I just felt that. But, nothing bad. But, folks, I could be on the floor writhing in pain, begging Froggy to kick me in the face with steel-toed construction boots to put me out of my misery.
You don't have to beg.
Seriously, we would oblige.
Hey, I heard somebody told me, or I think I read that sex helps pass kidney stones, maybe?
Are you offering more services than the job description
No,
requires?
but I'm serious. I think that's a Froggy fun fact right there. Triple F. I think if you have sex, it'll help you pass the stone.
Okay.
It's the
banging.
No, it's not the
bumping.
The jostling around.
Yeah, the
it's
jostling.
The end result that helps with that.
Oh, the happy part?
I don't know about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The crying.
All right. So
The crying and cigarettes.
moving.
I'll just go straight to crying and cigarettes if I can save myself the time.
Moving along.
Oh, fast.
Jerry. All right. So we got some Jerry Springer breaking news. Here on the MJ Morning Show, Jerry Springer is still deceased. May Jerry rest in peace. Jerry, a great friend of the MJ Morning Show. And, of course, the family kept his pancreatic cancer. They kept it very quiet. So Jerry was just a great guy. Local dude, hung out in Sarasota a lot of the year. There is a video where Jerry Springer has confessed to having 2 black illegitimate children, and he has left them both his entire fortune. So if you don't know what's going on here, let me play some of the audio of Jerry Springer reading his will.
Shortly after you were born, Jordan, I met and fell in love with another woman, and I had a child with her a year later. This was obviously very painful for your mother. It was painful for me. I found myself feeling things I'd never felt for someone I would have never imagined. It was confusing and complicated, and I shared all this with your mother. She tried forgiving me, but she just couldn't do it. More than forgiving me, Joan couldn't bear the shame of divorce or outside children. So she forbade me from seeing that woman and our child again. And I did what she told me for as long as I could. But no matter how hard I tried, I could not stay away from Melinda.
Oh, so, Jerry. Yep, the story goes.
John, Misha, I did a terrible, terrible thing. For terrible reasons. I let fear and ignorance and, quite honestly, hatred keep me away from you and your beautiful, beautiful mother. And I have spent the last 26 years in complete and crippling shame. And it is still a drop in the bucket of the immeasurable amount of pain I have caused each of you. My wife learned of your arrival, Misha, and demanded that I cut you off completely. I tried to reason with her, but she threatened to expose my infidelity and my illegitimate children.
So, Jerry Springer.
Jordan, Megan, I leave our home here in New Orleans to you to do with whatever you want. The rest of my estate, my properties in Mississippi, Georgia, South Carolina, my bank accounts, investment portfolios, all liquid and intangible assets, everything, all of it will go to my children, John and Misha. Girls, all your life I've been telling you to make your millions, and I hope you have. If not, you can always sell the house and split the profit.
So the internet's going all crazy that Jerry Springer, according to this headline, Jerry Springer confessed to having 2 black illegitimate children, and he left them the entire fortune, estimated at over $60 million. But I think it's more than that. There's one problem with this.
What's that?
Some people are buying it. It's a dupe. It's a fake. I mean, Jerry actually did that, but Jerry Springer was doing like a read for a part. It was just like a script he was reading.
Or he could be introing. He could be writing a letter from.
Oh, I thought it was like an AI thing.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking too. So it's not AI. It's not like it's artificial. No. It was produced and
it's not. It is. It's a video that Jerry Springer did, like sort of like a table read. He was like reading a script for like a part. Jerry did not have illegitimate kids named Jordan and Megan. He didn't have a wife named Joan. No, the original clip reveals what's going on. It was posted by an actor by the name of Carl Briggs, and it gives the key context that Springer was in fact participating in a reading of a play called Blood Money, written by Laurie Parkett. So it was just like a script read for a play. It's not really Jerry Springer online with this video reading his last will and testament.
I mean, when he starts talking about all his properties, he mentions all the southern illiterate states. And I'm like, he has a place in Illinois, he has a place in Florida, he's not mentioning those properties. Also, MJ, I can't think of a celebrity who would be more proud to have illegitimate children than Jerry Springer.
That's Jerry.
Or he embraced it.
Or we could bring Maury Povich in. Did they ever do a Maury Povich Jerry Springer crossover?
Oh, how great would that have been?
And Jerry, you are the father.
I was watching. I didn't know he was an actor, I guess, but I was watching an episode of George Lopez in Texas, and he was dating George Lopez's mom on the show. He's a great actor. He was a really good actor.
Are you serious?
He was like 20 years younger, but pretty impressive. And then the dad came in and said, Oye, chico. My favorite.
Sure, it was a real challenging role.
There is, speaking of celebrities, there is a story of a couple of members of a high-end, pricey, hoity-toity private club in Manhattan that have just been ejected from said club. And it's Casa Cipriani, which you've got numerous Ciprianis around New York. In fact, Chloe, with one of her friends from Marymount, where she went to high school up there, one of her friends had, it's like I don't know, the father was like some kind of hedge fund billionaire, and they had like a Sweet 16 or something for the daughter at Cipriani down near Wall Street.
I've read of that one.
Yeah, so that was, that was an elaborate thing. I went to go pick up Chloe at the end of the night, and so Casa Cipriani, turns out that Taylor Swift was there, and some of the guests took pictures of Taylor Swift on a date at Casa Cipriani in Manhattan. Well, guess what? It's one of these clubs where you're forbidden to take pictures. You can't post on social media. Hey, I was at one of these clubs in the area on Saturday night. Now, Michelle and I are not members at this club, but we were invited by members of this club and had a very delightful time, a very nice organization, very nice property.
Initials are SH?
We had a very, I'm not saying where we went. I'm not going to violate any privacy.
Come on.
Sex haven?
We had a very enjoyable dinner on Saturday night, but I was given the rules. Don't take out your phone, don't take pictures, no posting on social media. What? There are signs, no photography. That's part of the deal, is that you don't invade privacy, and there are just rules that you follow.
Okay, they don't do that at Chili's.
No. And I followed the rules. I didn't break any of the rules. Like this club, this really nice place in the area, this private club. Listen, Michelle and I, we would never be invited to attend. I mean, we're a bunch of we're riffraff, Yeah,
you're
we're lowbrow, South Tampa white trash riffraff. So what are you laughing at?
Are you sure these hoity-toity friends weren't having like a dinner for schmucks where they each try to invite like the goofiest person? I'll bring the radio guy.
Right. Is that what that movie's about?
Dinner.
I've never seen it.
I was invited to dinner for schmucks. There you go.
Was your friend Kettle?
No, I'm not saying.
Yeah, and see, don't get mad at me when I do it. That's my point.
He's not making up a fake name.
I'm not making up a fake name like Kettle Corn or whatever the hell her name is.
When you make up a fake name.
So here's the deal. So Taylor Swift was there, guess date night, and some of the members of this hoity-toity private Casa Cipriani took pictures, and the members were thrown the hell out. They were ejected, tossed from the club. Listen to this. From New York Post, Cipriani hit the internet last week. A source tells Page 6. At least 3 members have been booted from the private club for breaking the no-pic policy. At least 3 members got kicked out for taking pictures of Taylor Swift. There is a no-picture policy. Their membership was revoked. You're out! Yeah, how about that?
You know that place in the Bahamas that Sam Bankman-Fried goes to, where he was down there, Hold Up Albany Club?
Oh, Schmuckler's Cove.
Schmuckless Cove. There's no schmucks allowed? I want to live on Schmuck.
It's Albany is what it's called down there in the Bahamas. Right. And if you take pictures, if you go up and talk to people that you're, celebrities that don't want to be talked to, they'll yank you right out of there.
Yeah,
shoot you.
Holy crap. I saw this last night while doing show prep, and I said, holy frigamoly. Don't have a cow, dude. Who am I doing? Who am I trying to do?
You're trying to do Bart Simpson.
I am.
I thought it was Bill Cosby.
Yeah. But don't have a
drink.
Have a pill, dude. All right, so
filled up Jello pudding pop.
I couldn't believe this. Nancy Cartwright, who is the voice of
Bart Simpson.
Yep.
And some other ones, Nelson, I think, too.
Yeah.
She's got a couple of them, but Nancy Cartwright's Bart Simpson.
She's great.
Nancy Cartwright is also a
kind of ugly.
No.
She kind of looks like Bart.
Oh, come on. Froggy, that's not nice.
No, she's very cute.
She could be in town right now.
I'm just kidding. I love Nancy Cartwright. I have her book.
She could be hooked up to the e-meter right now.
Oh,
she could be talking with the alien thetans right now.
I think she's lovely.
So Bart's a Scientologist?
Yes.
Okay.
So I've known this actually for years. I remember hearing about this a long time ago, about famous Scientologists. Nancy Cartwright is a Scientologist, and this is incredible. Ay, caramba! She apparently has donated at least $21 million to the Church of Scientology, according to a new report.
Ooh.
Is that unbelievable? I'm like,
yeah.
Talk about ay, caramba.
Doe.
Don't have a cow, dude. Yeah.
I mean, it's all relative, I guess. I mean,
Nancy Cartwright gave $21 million at least to Scientology.
No!
Oh,
Man, that's a lot.
But hasn't she made hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars being Bart?
Is that show still on?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, it is. It's like
What, it's
over
58th episode or year?
Dude, it's over 30 years. I think it's in its 33rd, 34th season. I mean, it's unbelievable.
What does she get paid a season? Like a few mil? Like what's she, like 500,000?
Well, think about the royalties on all the
Yeah.
stuff, all the advertising. All
You
the,
think she's made like $500,000 all these years?
maybe 3/4?
Wow.
Well, 3/4 of what?
$1 billion, probably.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nancy Cartwright, who's voiced Bart Simpson for over 30 years, has been a long, fervent follower of Scientology. The new issue of Scientology's Impact magazine revealed that Cartwright, who's 65 years old now.
Wow.
Yeah, she was shown alongside other multi-million-dollar benefactors right here at the Fort Harrison Hotel, which is the home base of Scientology right here in Clearwater. She was shown, I guess, there on New Year's Eve, just back in December, wearing a navy blue evening gown. She was photographed alongside Scientology CEO David Miscavige. Whatever it is. Wow. And apparently she has donated at least $21 million to Scientology over the years. Which
That's her thing.
I don't get it.
Do they have a statue of Bart Simpson at the Scientology place? Or
He's like one of the idols there. I don't know that to be true.
Cowabunga.
Listen, Tom Cruise has a place in town.
I keep
Tom, let
hearing,
me know if you need shoving, Tommy.
Yeah, let Froggy know, because I hear he is here all the time.
Oh, he is here all the time.
And he flies in and out of the, right next to International
And I think
Mall.
he's hooking up with Shakira. Or
No, that's
Is that a rumor?
That's a silly. I had that in the pile yesterday. I didn't even get to that.
I thought they were like doing it.
That's a silly rumor. But yeah, 20, that's a lot of money to donate to Scientology. But listen, I've run into celebs. Who's the woman that played Peggy on Mad Men and also is in that what's that God, I watched the first episode. I couldn't really get into it. The Handmaid's Tale. What's her name? Peggy. Yeah, thank you. I ran into Elizabeth Moss on a flight.
Who?
Yeah, Elizabeth Moss, who was leaving New York. She played Peggy Olson on Mad Men, and she was and she's in that Handmaid's Tale. And I was leaving New York, coming down, coming down here from like JFK or LaGuardia, and she was getting on the plane. Obviously, coming down here for Scientology, she was with her mother, and her mother was trying to get the bag in the overhead compartment, and I said, "Hey, let me get that for you." And I lifted up the bag,
God,
and I put it into the overhead bin. I think it was a JetBlue flight, and Peggy Olson's mother, and Peggy Olson, or Elizabeth Moss, she's also a well-known Scientologist, and Peggy Moss's mother, Elizabeth Moss's mother said, "Well, thank you. Chivalry is not dead."
Then she said, "Hail Zoltan."
And then I did creepily sneak a photo of Elizabeth Moss entering the front lavatory of the JetBlue Airbus 320.
Why didn't you just follow her into the restroom and invade her privacy further?
She stunk it up.
No, I don't know that. But I did take a picture, and I do have it on my camera roll.
Uh-oh.
So I do have that.
Get kicked out of some places for that.
Yeah, out of Cipriani in the. I'm not going to get kicked off JetBlue for that though. But man, Nancy Cartwright, the voice of Bart Simpson, giving Scientology $21 million at least over the years. That's a lot of money.
How much does Sheriff Wiggum give?
That's what I want to know.
I have some other celebrity stuff we got to get to, but I want to do a couple of other things here.
Can we do my celebrity debate about who's hotter? The two guys that I told you about?
Sure.
Well,
you know what? It's 9:21. I don't want to run too late here. You can do that the minute we get back, okay?
I'm excited for that.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, in minutes, we'll give away the next Surface Pro from Microsoft. So in minutes, you'll be able to call in, and if you can recall last hour's winner's first name, and you're the correct number caller coming up in minutes, you'll win the next Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet, all courtesy of our friends at Two College Brothers Moving and Storage, twocollegebrothers.com. And, by the way, thanks to Don the IT guy. Don the IT guy from Team Logic IT in St. Pete, he facilitated getting the 40 Microsoft units because he got them from the Microsoft distributor. So we were able to procure those. So appreciate DonTheITGuy.com. All right, 9:22 at the MJ Morning Show. Let me do a quick break here. We get the final chunk of the MJ Morning Show next, and then we'll also give away the final unit for today. And what's important here is make sure you're listening, because you got to know who wins in a few minutes, because you need that name for 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. And here's what I'm thinking, that, there are fewer listeners early in 6 a.m., and maybe the odds are better to get in to win in the 6 o'clock hour early in the morning. The fact is that the most listeners are like in the 7, 8, and the 9 o'clock hour. So maybe the 6 is your secret.
You got to wake up early. You got to know who wins in the 9 o'clock hour today.
Oh, yeah. So heads up, all that's on the way in just a matter of minutes here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Hey, if you're looking for...
Freebie.
No, pho.
Oh, pho?
Pho.
I thought you were saying a bad word.
No, pho.
Pho?
Pho is the Vietnamese noodle.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Roxanne. Right. So, I don't know what's going on here, but this is like the second day in a row we're going to have a pho story. I don't know if we've... seriously, I don't know if we've talked about pho like once in the last year, and I got 2 days with back-to-back pho. You know, P-H-O in Vietnamese is pronounced pho, right? For pho, it's the noodles, the pho. You got the pho places. All right, so I got a story. All right, Roxanne, you would like to inject some content on the MJ Morning Show?
Yes, I saw this.
Oh, and by the way, all the lines are ringing already. We are just moments away from giving away tablet number 4 for today. So you know what? Let's do it right now. Let's go with caller number, Andrew, pick a caller. Andrew, what caller would you like to pick for tablet tag right now?
It's got to be something reasonable. It can't be like caller
60.
What, caller 60?
Yeah.
No.
That's not bad.
I like 105. All right, let's go with caller 105. 800-990-1047. I just got the finger. I just got the finger.
Why do you even ask him?
All right, caller 105 right now. Tablet tag is on. I'm not going to make you wait any longer. Let's do it. All right, caller 105, 800-990-1047. Caller number 105 at 800-990-1047. If you're caller 105, just know who won the tablet last hour. Who won the 8 o'clock tablet? That's all you got to know. Tablet tag. You always have to know the previous hour's winner's first name for tablet tag. It is on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. So caller 105. Andrew will stop at 104, and I will take 105 live on the air. Good luck. 800-990-1047. Okay, Roxanne, the floor be yours.
There is an internet debate right now, social media debate, as to who is better looking. And we're always talking about, like, usually we talk about girls in here. Like, what does she look like? Yeah. What's her body? What do her feet look like? Okay. So I want to turn the tables. I want to talk about 2 guys, and I want to rate who's better looking. This is the internet debate. Al Pacino in his younger years or Robert De Niro in his younger years?
Oh, my God.
Let's weigh in.
Wow.
Oh, my God. MJ.
That is so tough.
MJ, I veto this segment right now.
Why? We have Al Pacino in the room.
Okay. All right, hold on, Roxanne. First of all, let's not talk about how hot 2 men were 40 years ago. Who is better looking, FDR or Henry Ford?
No, Calvin Coolidge.
Calvin Coolidge. Or have you seen the size package on that Warren Harding? It was Harding.
How about a young Jack Lemmon? Or
yeah. All right.
Wait, Roxanne, I think they're busted on you.
I think so, but it's a good question.
You only want to talk. It's not a good question.
It's a great question.
It's a terrible question. The only reason why you want to talk about it is because occasionally Froggy does a dead-ass Al Pacino impression.
Yeah, that's not the only reason.
Give me a second reason.
The second reason is because I have an opinion on this. The internet is split.
Oh, really?
It's totally split. But I'm like, it's Al Pacino, hands down. Not just because he comes and visits the show sometimes, but because he's
from The
clearly
Godfather?
A better-looking younger guy than Robert De Niro.
Thanks, Roxanne.
All right, so I can see Fester has.
Are you talking about me?
Fester has Funja face going on.
Hey, De Niro. What, you got a problem with this?
I'm just saying, a little bit.
Look,
That's Robert De Niro's face, but guess what? You make that face all the time yourself.
Fester's got the face.
He does.
Oh my God! Hold on a minute. Look at the camera.
He does.
Right, do the face. All right, Andrew, take Fester's camera. You have it?
You want to know how bad this segment sucks?
Andrew, that's
the worst.
Hey,
Sucks a little bit. Yeah.
He's yelling at me. Get Fester's camera on.
He's taking caller 105.
I know, but he's got to be able to multitask and take a different camera.
That's why I said,
just got flipped off again.
Let's hire a guy from day labor to get the phone.
Hey, Andrew, go get your shine box.
Hey, good for you, Spider.
All right,
good for you.
Fester, do your face now that your camera's on.
I can't do it again.
Come on.
Hey, let's get into character. Hey,
you think
it's
Al
like
Pacino,
we're in heat.
You think Al Pacino's better looking than Robert De Niro?
No question.
I got my eyes on you.
On you.
Hey, what about me? Louis Anderson.
Would you stop with Louis? How obscure are we going to make
Dude,
this segment?
Who's better looking?
I'm going to brain you if you don't stop with the Louis Anderson crap.
All right.
Stop it.
Right.
All right. So, Fester, you've got the funja face
Yeah,
going
about
on.
this segment. Give me a break. Everybody want to weigh in on the text
That's
lines.
just been giving Roxanne the funja face all day.
I've been giving the Roxanne the funja face for 2.5 years.
Yeah, he really has.
I don't know if
the only honest man in your life.
Well,
Fester.
Well, hold on. Thank God we can't take calls right
Froggy
now.
told me Fester's had a lot of faces today. I haven't even looked at him.
All right, well,
so
listen.
guess what? Save your faces for someone else because I don't even look over your way.
You're talking to me?
Hey,
let's come up with who was a better looking broad back in the day.
Hey, Fester.
Estelle Getty.
Fester.
Or B.
Arthur. Who was a hotter piece back in the day.
All right.
So at least be thankful that the phones are all jammed up with tablet tag right now.
Hey, thank
so
you.
Roxanne can't say, let's go to the phones.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, it's going to be a hot midday show today.
Well, let me say Pacino is hotter in his younger years. He didn't have the mold.
All right, so where's this internet debate going on?
I don't know, but it's just that people now it's a hot debate on the Q105 text lines. So
Okay. All
I
right.
like it.
Roxanne runs her own little show between her and the text.
All right.
I do.
I gotta tell you the new fuss story.
Okay, more fun.
There's a restaurant that was severely damaged in Cumberland County, Pennsylvania, and it's a pho restaurant. But the second part is King.
Did we just make that joke yesterday?
Yeah, but we only did it with cough and we did it with Q.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking,
this is unbelievable. I mean, we just did a pho because pho is the Vietnamese noodle. It's spelled PHO, but it's pronounced pho. And there's a restaurant. Listen to this. This is from WHP, CBS 21 News in Philadelphia. Authorities are currently on scene investigating a fire that ripped through a popular Vietnamese restaurant in Camp Hill. According to emergency dispatch, the call for the fire came in, blah, 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 at the restaurant on Market Street. And then talking about the big response here. Multiple customers were in the building at the time the fire broke out. One patron, Robert Rung, says he bravely went in to help clear the restaurant. The fire is under control. But the restaurant apparently has severe damage, but the restaurant is called Pho.
Yeah, we get it.
yeah, and
King.
yesterday.
Notice I'm separating it by like 90 miles. Pho. So it's the Pho.
Yep, we know.
King.
Yes. After we talked about this yesterday, I thought to myself, if Froggy and his lovely wife Kim wanted to open up a pho restaurant, that would not work. They could not name it Kim, nor could they name it Kimmy.
Hey, you're right. I'm opening it.
Say it again.
It could not be pho.
And then Kim.
Oh.
Or Kimmy.
Right.
Say it in your head.
But
my God, that's so dirty. My head, I just put the whole thing together.
Kimmy?
Oh, my God. Roxanne. Let's go back to your analysis of 40-year-old men from 40 years ago who was hotter.
Kids, who wants to go to the pho? The pho.
Can we request?
I mean, it's the pho, and then.
Can we request the police dispatch audio?
King, K-I-N-G.
Unit 6, we have a fire at the pho.
Don't say it.
Chinese cuisine.
It's pho, and then it's King, K-I-N-G.
Dude, look at this sign. This sign. So it has P-H-O, then K-I-N-G, right, with the accent or styling.
Right, and Vietnamese, it's pho. P-H-O is pho.
Then it says Vietnamese cuisine, noodles, soup, sandwiches, BYOB.
Bring your own beer.
I've never seen a restaurant that's BYOB.
And then the phone number, 717-6783. If we call, is the voicemail going to say, thank you for calling pho?
Of course it would. Of course it would. It's the
would.
voicemail.
That's exactly what it would say.
Oh, man.
And they would not leave a pause like you do.
Oh, man, you're probably right. Oh, boy. All right. Let's go ahead and find caller 105. Hey, what line did you leave off on, Andrew? All right, here we go. Good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
This is Alberto.
Alberto. Alberto in Tampa. Alberto, why are you calling the MJ Morning Show right now?
Oh, my God. I can't believe it. Well, I'm calling for the tablet.
Alberto, you're caller 105.
Wow, that is amazing.
You are the correct caller. Now, Alberto, to consummate the deal, you got to tell me who won the tablet last hour. What was the first name?
Scott.
Scott is right, and you win. Boom!
Wow, that's amazing. You know, I always listen to you. I love you guys. I have called a couple times, and now I win the tablet. Wow.
Alberto, it is a pleasure to have you listening every day. Alberto, it's even more of a pleasure to give you one of these Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets. These originally retailed for $1,100 a piece. It's a full Windows 11 computer. I use this one every single day. This is my go-to unit. Don, the IT guy who procured the 40 units for us from his Microsoft distributor, that's where we got him. He's the one that turned me on to the Surface Pro like a year ago, and I haven't looked back. I've used this machine every day since, and I love it. Alberto, boom, you got it. I'm going to put you on hold. Thank you for listening every day. And, dude, it's paid off. You now have won your very own tablet.
I am very happy, very happy. You guys have a wonderful day. I mean, yeah, I'm super happy about it. Thank you.
Alberto, we're thrilled you won. All right, buddy, I just wrote your name down, and because Alberto, guess what?
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow morning in the 6 a.m. hour, people have to know your name to win.
Oh, yeah. I'm famous, too. I know.
Yeah, look at that. All right, Alberto, hold on. Do not hang up. Andrew's going to pick up your line and get all your information and give you the instructions to come on down and pick up your tablet.
All right. Sounds great. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, buddy. Thanks again. Two College Brothers Moving and Storage is bringing you the contest, all made possible. Listen, Two College Brothers, they footed the bill on these things, so we appreciate it. So Two College Brothers Moving and Storage, this thing continues. Tomorrow, we'll give away another 4. So tomorrow, oh, by the way, I just got I just got a text from the urologist.
Okay.
Yeah.
He has to order his microscope before he can see you?
Yeah. He said,
Nice.
he says, you have a stone.
Well, that's relief, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So, So he says he's going to call me at 10 a.m. So I'm going to get I'm going to call the urologist at 10 a.m. And he says, yeah, let's discuss the findings, but you have a stone. So I know it, but I think there's some other things going on. So I just hope I'm not laid out because, man, I got to finish Tablet Tab this week. We got Tablet Tag continuing next week. So hopefully I can get through this. I might be all like, I don't know, doped up on like, Fest, you might have to drive me back and forth because if I'm on like hydrocodone or oxys or something for the kidney pain in order to do the show.
If you're in a hospital bed, we need Froggy to get his truck. Just put you in the back of the truck across the bay.
This doesn't work.
Yeah. All right, well, folks, I'm kind of living on the edge right now because there's a stone in there, and when it decides to like really move and block, I mean, that's when it just feels like you're getting stabbed with like a rusty prison shank.
Ooh.
You know,
You're not romancing the stone.
No, there's no romancing this stone, sweetie. I'll tell you that.
Oh, did you call her sweetie?
Yeah.
Go to HR right now.
Thank you.
Make his day even worse.
What else do I? Oh, did you see that the Britney Spears marriage is in deep trouble to that Sam Asghari?
Wow, what a surprise!
Is she always a click away from deep marital trouble?
It seems that way, but a report came out yesterday that there's trouble in that marriage. Also, there's a report that Britney Spears hasn't seen her kids in over a year. Man, I just wish Britney Spears can find some peace and happiness and a residency in Vegas again that pays her $150 million a year.
How sweet would that be?
Yeah. Oh, and what do you make out of the whole Tom Brady thing?
With the rumor, you mean, with Kim?
Yeah, there's nothing there. But what started this?
Didn't she ask him how much property in the Bahamas cost? Tried to steer. She asked him some real estate questions.
Yeah, so Kim Kardashian made some kind of communication or conversation with Tom Brady. So then everyone jumped the gun. Oh, my God. Tom Brady is single, ready to mingle, and Kardashian is too. And are they hooking up? And then, like, all the Tom Brady fans are like, stay away! stay away from Kim Kardashian. I don't think there's any chance that Tom Brady hooks up with Kim Kardashian. Do you?
I wouldn't say no chance. I mean,
just to conquer her.
Kim's a closer.
I mean, to conquer him,
really.
really.
Is that conquering her really? She's a closer.
Anything else before we get out of here, folks?
That's it. Are we folks?
Yeah, we're done. All right, we'll see you back here tomorrow. And then tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., the next tablet in Tablet Tag. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. hour. We'll start it all over again. You just got to make sure that you know the last winner that we just had. And we'll do it at 6, 7, and 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock tomorrow. All 4 hours. 4 more Microsoft Surface tablets right here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. As always, my email is wide open, mj@mjmorningshow.com. It's my personal private email, mj@mjmorningshow.com. Folks, have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow, and let's be careful out there.
The Q105